We are live.
Oh man, all the big head dudes on the screen, put your hands up.
Uh-huh.
Big head
I know
dudes
how
in
many
the
snaps
screen.
I had to skip in the back.
Hey, that's going to be crucial, bro. I had the other day. Matter of fact, why you say that? I had the other day. I got and your boy sat there, and I'm trying to be all cool about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and put this on this third joint real quick. On this third joint real quick. Man, I had to go on like the first joint because that joint was terrible. So I ain't know my head got that big that quick, but
It did.
it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Be like that. Hey, look, one thing I remember too to let everybody know, this race, this July race, we doing first is worst for this race specifically. Normally I do first or worst, but we doing first is worst. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on this weekend, so I'm gonna try to keep
You
it
usually
clean.
do first or worst?
Yeah, I usually do first or worst. So somebody red light, then go down and hit the track equipment. That's that. NHRA used to have that rule back in the day, and that's why I originally first started utilizing it. Like it's utilized for a couple of things, to be honest with you. Like for one, um, it was a safety thing at first. I don't know if y'all remember, like, or if y'all watched NHRA, but one time, man, there was a car went down the track, and the wheel had came off the car, and the dude had red lit or whatever, and the dude came down the track, and the wheel came off, and that joint bounced over into the parking lot, man, and ended up killing somebody in the parking lot. And then there was a couple of times where you had like the body blew off the car or whatever, and that joint blew over like towards the stands or whatever. Back when the stands were a little bit closer to the track, and people got injured and stuff. So like the main reason for the first or worse wasn't for safety specifically, but like that was one of the things that they utilized the rule for. So like when I first started hosting races at Misunderstood Racing Dragway, we didn't have rails on the side. So because we didn't have rails on the side, we could only pit people down like maybe to like the 30-foot mark. But even then, it was kind of dangerous a little bit. So what we ended up doing, I adopted the first or worst rule, so that way it could kind of keep a little safety at the track. Kind of deter people from blazing down the track if they don't want to, if they don't want the race already, to
Chill out.
to limit any potential like problems or tragedies or anything from happening. So I started out with that back in 2018, 2017, the first year of the point series, and I didn't kept the rule, what I'm saying, the whole time or whatever. But now that we got rails and stuff like that, it's a little bit more safer. So like I'm not as concerned with it as I used to be. But for this race, I just figured we switch it up and do the first is worst. We'll see how it goes, and if it goes pretty good, then we'll do it the next race, and I may potentially do it going forward. But if not, then be back to the same song and dance. You know what I mean?
10-4, 10-4. We're gonna ask everybody to smash that like. If you're watching on T-Money's channel, smash that like. If you're watching on Jose's page, and of course, smash that like if you're on Grant's. We got all motor here. He's at work,
Going
guys. So
on, man?
that light is on. That's some blue light he got at his job. We got our guy Jose.
You
Boom.
already know.
Y'all know him. What juice they need to try out, Jose?
Man, they need to get this total juice some point. You know what
Toto
I'm
juice. Toto juice. But hold on. We got
saying?
that man who's hosting the 7 scale
You cut
extravaganza
off
right
for me.
above Jose. He's got some prep as well. We got T-Money. Boom.
TMoney.
And he's got that now or later V2 prep. You can
Yes,
get it
sir.
now or you can get it later. Either way, you can get some prep. All right, guys. So you got Grant Hobby Vids. You got our guy All Motor. You gonna tell him what up, All Motor? He
He feel
muted
like
himself.
he in the smoke shack, not the smoke shack.
Yeah, he got something else going on. But yeah, we just
I
want to
think it
give T
should
Money
be
the spotlight
Grant
for a
is
minute, guys,
bumper.
There you
so he
go.
can tell us what to look
Look,
forward to at the toe tags and body bag 7 scale
Back.
extravaganza.
you good all motor.
Yeah, the internet's acting weird.
Hey man, it's good. It's good to see your ugly face, man. I ain't seen you for a minute, man.
I've been hiding out, man. I've been
You know
hiding
what I'm
out.
saying? I ain't seen you for a minute, man. We know you hiding out. Look at the room you in.
You know, selling some fish and shit.
So he like, yeah, I'm on the live feed. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today? My name is All Motor. I'm from New York City. Yonkers specifically. Y'all be
Nah,
out
the
there late
Bronx,
night.
the Bronx, man.
The Bronx. Oh, you
Yeah,
just be
but you
running in
know,
Yonkers.
yeah, we
You,
don't
you
got
just,
nowhere to run out here. It's horrible.
hey, hey, man, the spots is getting real limited, bro.
We
It's a
legit got
struggle, man. It's a struggle, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like
maybe two.
5, 6 years ago, I had like 5, 6 spots, bro. I'm talking about 2 or 3, in Virginia, 2 or 3 in North Carolina, like 1 or 2 in Maryland. And it's like, boy, it's like the bigger the RC drag racing get, it just seemed like the more the spots start disappearing and people
You
don't
ain't
want to
got
do that,
enough
man.
room.
Man, and that's another thing. You need enough room to be able to run the car, so you can't just go to any old parking lot.
Yeah, we
You know what
lost
I'm
the spot
saying?
because of that. Because the cars just got too fast, man. It's crazy.
Nah, your car and Jose's car got too fast. Not our cars.
Everybody cars gotten faster though.
Everybody gotten faster.
I took a little break, came back, bro. Everybody's flying.
3 years ago, we were shouting 1.5, right?
Oh yeah,
Nah,
from the rooftop.
3 years?
Yeah,
Nah,
you
longer than that.
you was
It
doing
was
it big
longer than
when
that.
Yeah,
you was doing it big if you was running 1.5. Can nobody tell you
three.
nothing?
Three?
Well, it's a few people still running 1.5s. But what all classes will we?
Hey, hold on, Grant. I can't let you slide past that. Hold on. All right,
No,
let's
no, no,
look, look,
no,
look, look.
no, no,
But real,
no.
but real talk though. I mean, when you compare it to a 1.28 to a 1.32, yeah, a 1.51, 1.52, 1.53, that ain't necessarily the fastest in the world, right? But I will tell you this though, if you take that 5 to 7% of the guys out of the mix that's running a 1.28 to a 1.34 consistently in the track, you only a tenth and a half off if you run a 1.50, and with a decent light, you got a chance to win. So a 1.50 ain't really, it ain't really slow. It's just towards the bottom end of the spectrum, and minimize your chances of winning.
I just, I just wanted to clarify that we
I
still
don't,
got people running it. That's all.
Oh yeah.
I
Now if you
don't,
run the 1.6, you might need to go sit down somewhere and figure out what happened. Come on back.
I don't think
Yeah,
anybody
you
run a 1.5.
Huh?
shit.
I don't think
Shit.
anybody run 1.5.
T-Money, you gonna have the little bracket with the times on at the race? The little
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna do it the first test and tune.
oh,
I'm gonna
you
keep
gonna do
y'all.
it when they buy in. We let the
Yeah,
money get locked up.
yeah. That first 2 hours test and tune ain't gonna be no
Man,
LED scoreboard on. We're
if
gonna
you
wait till the
if you
eliminations
did
kick
that for
off.
test and tune, ain't nobody gonna test and tune. Everybody.
Hey, then they just gonna come off the trailer raw dog. Then it is what it is.
Hey,
you know.
So how many classes we got? The 12th and 13th weekend of July.
Yeah, man. We got let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 8, man.
Call the class. Call the
Yeah,
class.
a whole bunch of them joints, man. So like
Boom. You need
Saturday,
to.
right? And
You
the
want me to
defense.
drop the overhead? The over. Boom. There it is.
Oh man. So check this out. Um, no, I got it. I got it right here to my left. I got everything. So no, but Saturday, the first class we kicking off is the E-slide class, right?
Right.
We kicking that class off first for a couple reasons. For one, y'all, we gonna have, I ain't lying, y'all, it's a double entry joint. We probably gonna have anywhere from 35 to maybe 40 entries in E-slide class. We had like 15, 16 single entries back in April before we even had one E-slide race. And I know there's about 20 people since then that's been built E-slide. So, I anticipate we're gonna have at a minimum 20 people that enter the E-slide class. And if it's a double entry, that's gonna be 40 entries. So we're gonna kick that off first because they're rubber tires. And once you get a whole lot of the prep that we're using on the foam tires laid down, if it's hot outside, the sun's baking on the track, and there's not a lot of passes being made, then it can the prep will dry up, And then what'll happen is it'll make it a little slick for the rubber tire car. So we're gonna run that class first, man. Test and tune is gonna be from about 8:30ish. 9 o'clock to like 10:45. We're gonna test and tune. The track's gonna open at 8. It's really important that if you're there before 9 o'clock, we need y'all to come up and register because we're using drag race, rcdragraces.com. And the thing with that is, we want to register everybody for the races that they're going to be running at one time. Because when you go in there, like Jose, you know, because y'all use it as well, when you go in there, you pull up Jose's name and then it has all the classes for the race. And Jose say I'm running 1/7 scale, 1/7 scale, index, or run what you brung. Then we can just click on all 3 of the boxes, save, and Jose is automatically entered in as far as his name to all of the classes or whatnot. So like we want to do that all at once, so we don't have like people coming up for 3 classes and going there and do the process and then call people back up for 3 more classes and do the process. It's just going to take a very long time. So if we go ahead and knock that out in the morning, you know what I'm saying, before the test and tune is over, then everybody's stuff is already in the system for all the classes, not only for that day, but for the next day as well. And we will collect the class fee money as well. But, you know, I'm not that dude, man. Like, I'm not that cat. I see a couple guys, you know, they collect the class fee and they be like, it's non-refundable, you know, this, that, and the third or whatever. I'm not the guy that's going to sit there and your car break, you know what I'm saying, something happening to your program, and then you be like, yo, man, you know, I ain't going to be at the end of the race. I'm not that dude that's not going to get your money back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you register originally or whatever, you pay for all your class fees and stuff. And, you know, if something come up that we need to talk about as far as like you withdrawing or something like that, we can do that. But that's how we're going to kind of run the registration piece or whatever to whatever. So if everybody, you know, get there. As far as test and tune, like it's open to everybody. So every class is open to. What I am going to do is I'm going to split the lanes for the first half of the day. We're going to have like the outside is going to be designated towards the home tire cars in the prep. And then the inside, there'll be like a 3 or 4 foot space for the E-slides, rubber tire stuff. And then once we get done with the E-slide class, we're going full-fledged into the 7 scale class. So I may open up the whole lane with the 7 scale class, or
T-Money having some technical difficulties,
Yeah,
but
he is.
we're going to have a lot of action come July 12th and 13th. So anybody that won't be at the race, you will be able to watch all the race progress at rcdragraces.com. As soon as T-Money gets squared away, we will bring him back on. We got that guy Darius out here. He's working on that window over there. I don't know what he's doing.
Hey, he's trying to get right.
You see that guy with that black hat and that beard right there? That's a dangerous
Yeah.
man, boy. That's a dangerous man. So
Nah, man, not anymore.
yeah,
Which
man.
one? It's
I'm
2
trying
of them
to.
on here.
Both of them. So I gotta test every day, man. Make sure I gotta go through motors,
Oh
batteries, and
shit,
all,
really?
man.
You
You know
getting
what
it
I'm saying?
done.
These guys ain't playing no more, man.
Hey, you ain't playing either, man. Your car's
Look,
Nah, I
look, he
moving
said it
trying to
now.
hide his
earlier.
face.
I said
Now
it
your
earlier,
car's
man.
moving.
You're one of the most consistent guys out there. A lot of track discipline, cars always. You run good, man.
And I appreciate it, man. As you guys, man. I see y'all riding. I got to ride too.
North Carolina representing.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got quite a few guys out here, man, that's riding. Y'all will see them next week.
Nice.
How many people you think out of North Carolina gonna be in there putting on a show?
I think everybody, man, roll out. We got Bull City John, Pretlow, my guy Primo.
Youngin
Oh,
still racing or he busy?
he race when he get a chance, but he be
He
busy.
been busy.
Yeah,
I ain't seen my dog in a minute.
yeah. He the last race they had down his way, he was out, and then he came to TMoney's last race, so he was out there.
Got it.
Yeah, you got all them guys, man. Jerry. Yeah, man, we got a bunch of North Carolina guys that's gonna come out.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to be there because I heard somebody's supposed to be putting some 1-1s on that track. So
1-1s.
1-1s on that track.
That's a
Jose,
South Carolina guy.
Jose, you've
No,
That's a
been in the
South
game a
Carolina
long
guy.
time. You've been in the game a long time. You hear that, before every
hey,
event.
hey,
Just
I put up 500. Whoever hits
Mm.
1-1 on that track, and if they
well,
can't do it, they got to pay me 500.
well, you going home with an extra 500.
Hey, look, I respectfully decline.
You
I
don't want none of that smoke.
don't want none of that smoke.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Oh,
Nah.
So
what's the
Uh,
lowest two we've seen confirmed?
lowest two, I think, is a 1-2-7,
I think
and
Jimmy
I
Payne,
think I think
right?
it's Jimmy.
Jimmy's car is fucking fast.
and guess
Yeah,
and guess
No
who that
language.
was against? Guess who he was racing?
that was against you, right?
He dropped
Right.
the two on you, bro.
Dropped the two on me. Drove.
You're
I
part of
got him on
history,
the tree.
man.
He drove around me. I said, "Goodness gracious!"
Jimmy
Yeah.
Payne. What
One,
is
two,
with them
seven.
guys out of the north? They talking about oh, it must be your slogan. That's what it is. What's your slogan?
Oh my!
Yeah.
You can't catch gone.
Hey, that's not true. I proved that wrong.
Say you proved it wrong.
I actually proved that wrong
Oh,
with
okay.
with Mike.
Well, Mike, yeah.
Yeah, Mike was gone.
Hey man, I'm having technical difficulties. Sound like y'all name dropping. We're not doing that.
He didn't have time to charge his one battery up. You know, he had one battery fully charged,
Nah,
but
we're
the
not
other
doing
one,
Oh
that. We're
shoot!
not
the
doing
other
Yo,
one
that.
mute
said,
this thing
We're
right
not.
now.
"Ah, back up off my boy, man. He had one battery not
Uh,
fully
Nah,
charged up
nah,
yet."
nah, nah. You can't
no,
do that, man. You can't do
He
that.
ain't on here to fight back, man. You can't do my dog like that.
Hey man, that was a good race though, man. Y'all, man, yeah, Jose, you flying, man.
Yes, sir. Hey,
You flying.
Darius.
Yo,
We're waiting on T Money to get back in here. All motor. What chassis you prefer these days?
chassis or chassis brand or platform.
Platform, my bad.
Boy.
Skip you? I can skip you if you prefer.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. The whole bow.
Okay. Is there a reason? Because I know you were, you
Nah,
know,
I went against the grain just to do it, but it was
the
a little
water
bad.
was nice.
Yeah, everybody's just too fast, bro. I can't do it with the armor. I can't put the power that I want without it exploding. Can't, can't.
Understood. What about you, Jose?
I run Habel. I switched over from Armor to Habels. I couldn't. I was breaking them, especially them diffs. Can't hold up, and I needed to put power down, and the Havel, I was able to. But
But you see that man in the comment, y'all say he dropped the best number, and he say armor
Oh,
for life.
yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna comment on it. Though.
say
I
armor
think
for life.
I think Habil, the VT2 got the fastest time right now. Well, no, actually the Armor does.
Jimmy's like the last. Oh man, I can't even talking about this, man. It hurts. Jimmy's like the last armor.
Oh, Jimmy runs armor.
Yep.
And we got T Money back.
Hey man, you had me in jail for like 5 minutes, man.
Man, I ain't see you. Look, we got so many people on. I had to scroll up. I was like,
Man,
he
I
said
was
I'm
like,
back. I said I don't see him.
am I back in? Am I not back in? What's going on? Oh man.
Yeah, my
All right.
bad, my fault.
Now I heard y'all talking about armors and everything. Darius over there looking like the gorilla. He about to body somebody up in the car and everything. You know what I mean?
Nah, man, I'm out
Somebody.
here doing a little testing, man. Hey, look, hey, T Money, I'm a little too big to be put in a body bag, so I got to go out there and win, man. I can't get
Oh,
one
they
of no
just go
body
put.
bag.
They said they're gonna try
Somebody
to
got
put
the
the
TV
charge
on?
bag. Somebody do, Jose. Look,
What was that?
you had the TV on, man.
Yes.
Oh man.
Okay. I was
All
getting a
There
right,
you
little
go.
feedback
There
of
you go. Yeah.
the
check
talking.
this out. So we want me to go ahead. I'll go ahead and run down everything for the race so we can get back to the laughing and the giggling. All right, we can get
For
all that
sure,
out the
for
way.
sure. I'm gonna big you up, big you up.
Hey, look, check us out. We got checks, baby. We got checks, baby. We got checks, and we got more checks, and we got more checks, and we got more checks, and we got some more checks, and we got even more checks. We got checks for everybody, all kinds of money. Yeah, for everybody, checks for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing. You see all these checks right here? They go one check, two check, three check, four check, five check. You see it just kind of fall out the air.
Yeah, I got
It
one
just
of
fall
those
out the air,
checks.
Grant. Like like we throwing money in the club or something.
And
But
somebody
nah, man.
might get to fan them out like they do them dollars.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So, but
That's
nah,
all right.
real talk, man. I'll go ahead and run down everything real quick in about take me about 5 minutes or so, and then we can get back to what we gotta get to. But um, y'all know the address is 700 M Durwood Stevenson Parkway, Smithfield, North Carolina. That's at Smithfield Selma High School. It is a 2-day event, like on the flyer, 12th and 13th. It's gonna be 2 full days. It's not a whole bunch on Saturday and then we just kind of hanging out on Sunday type of deal. It's gonna be jam-packed racing from Saturday to the time we leave Sunday. Um, our bathrooms on site at the aquatic center for some of y'all that's been there already. Y'all know that the bathrooms open up I think at 10 o'clock on Saturday and I think they open up at 11 on Sunday. And they're pretty much open all day long, for all of us and the ladies or whatever.
There you go.
Saturday we got a guy coming that's supposed to be serving food. I gotta confirm a couple things with him on Thursday to make sure he's doing some things to the liking that I feel like y'all gonna enjoy. So granted, nothing happens with him or whatever on Thursday. He's supposed to be there with food. We also got Renee's Chicken and Fish. Shout out to Sean Blue. That's his people's man. She's supposed to be coming through on Sunday with a food truck. So she'll be providing the food. Her name's Renee. Also on Saturday and Sunday, I'll be providing waters and Gatorades for the racers. I'm gonna buy as many as I can. So obviously it's on a first come, first serve type of thing. But I just want to make sure that y'all got some hydration out there. We used to do this like back in like 2017, 2018. And I think we did it a couple races during COVID. So I haven't done it for a couple years. So I just kind of want to make sure. I know July is really hot. And last year it was hell's hot out there in Smithfield. So we're gonna bring some Gatorades and waters. I also have tents at the start line for you all in the right lane and the left lane. I really appreciate y'all coming out and supporting, me as a host and also my team with 757. So, we want to make sure we do everything we can to create the experience because at MSundsd Racing Dragway is not an experience, it's the experience. It always has been. It's always been a trend setting, facility. And we pride ourselves on doing things and helping, wherever we can with individuals improving, their RC experiences, whether it's at their tracks or whether it's, them racing or hosting. So I'm gonna have a tent on the right side, a 10 by 10, for the racers to stand up under, so you're not in direct sunlight. And I have a tent on the left side as well, for everybody who's in the test and tune line, to kind of get some shade while they waiting. It's still gonna be hot as balls outside, so I can't help y'all with the humidity piece, but I can help y'all with the direct sunlight from the sun. As far as the classes, we're gonna run through them real quick. On Saturday, the first two classes are pretty much in stone. So each live going to kick us off roughly about 10:45, 11 o'clock. Y'all know I have a virtual drivers meeting where I usually play the rules and everything throughout the whole test and tune at least 5 or 6 times. The video is about 7.5 minutes long. So I'm not going to stop and have everybody come up to the front and for a drivers meeting because between the rules on the page for 757 Lot Boys on Facebook and the virtual playing over the loudspeaker system, everybody should have the rules. The only rule that's different this race around is we're doing first is worse. We're not doing first or worse. So that means if somebody red light, the race is dead. All right. I would just ask y'all be safe as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Save your car, save your people. Don't put nobody in harm's way. We're gonna see how it goes this first race. And then if it goes pretty smooth, then we can go ahead and consider doing it moving forward at the races at Misunderstood Racing Dragway. So once again, you're gonna hear all the rules, and you see the rules on the Facebook page. They're gonna be laid out on the table. But the only difference in the rules from what you're gonna be hearing and reading is that it's gonna be first is worse, not first or worse. All right. E-slide class, $10. It's gonna be a $20 entry fee to E-slide. That's 2 entries. Check the E-slide rules out. E-slide guys on the page. Make sure y'all in compliance. Most of y'all are. But what I would say is, I've seen a couple posts with people using like Biddy design bodies or some of the stock bodies that come on like the Ready to Run, Serpent 411s and stuff like that. Those bodies are not legal for the class. It has to be a production body, either domestic or foreign, that was produced in a factory that somebody can purchase. It don't matter if they only made 50 or 50, or if they made 1,000 of 1,000, or they're producing a whole bunch of Kia Souls or something. As long as it's in a domestic or a foreign production type thing, and it could have been they produced the car from like 1960 to 1999, and now they don't produce the car anymore. Like they don't produce like the Magnum, for example. Yes, they stopped making that in '08. Chrysler did, so or Dodge did. So you can have a car. It don't got to be in a production like plant like right now in 2025. As long as at some point in time, whenever the car came out, it was a production based car. Even production based supercars like the Lamborghinis and stuff like that, they're production based. So make sure y'all read those rules and make sure y'all good. As far as the E-slide class is concerned, you cannot look. Grant, this is important for these guys. This class is built off of being inexpensive, being a budget class, being fun, fast enough, but not too slow. And it's built on integrity and just having fun. So we don't allow anybody to clean tires, to prep tires, or do anything with tires at the track. If anybody sees you do anything to your tires at the track, especially for you guys that being sneaky in the trailers, if anybody see y'all do anything to y'all tires, you DQ. You're not racing that day in the E-slide elimination class. All right. Only thing you should be doing with your E-slide is plugging your battery in, putting your body on, coming up to the front. Before the race starts, before first round, everybody has to bring their cars up and put their cars on the table with no bodies on. That's how we do the check. We make sure everybody was in specification. So what you're going to see is either on the table or on the ground, because it might be too many for the table. We're going to have everybody set their car out, and then we're going to have one person come around and make sure that they got a 3S battery, 10 scale chassis, all that good stuff. And then after that, you put your body on, and the only thing you can do is you got to do a simple green burnout, which burnout rug and simple green will be provided. So you ain't got to bring none of that. You got to do a burnout where you at least got to rotate the tires a couple times. And then when you go to the line, if you want to do a burnout the line, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. But after you make your pass, ain't no touching your tires with no soap and water, with no conditioner, no nothing. So you go back, put your car on your table, on your trailer, whatever, and you leave it alone besides, charging your battery up or whatever, checking your car over. But don't touch your tires. You touch your tires, you out of there. All right. So that's the E-slide class. 7 scale, it's $100 per entry. You can enter up to 4 cars if you would like. First round buybacks only, and it's only 1 car that you can buy back in. So I'm gonna explain. Like I have 4 races a part of Extravaganza Racing Series. To be honest with y'all, I'm trying to give y'all a break on the other 3 races that we had with the class fees. I know that we didn't kind of move to like this $100 class fee entry thing. I know a lot of y'all been racing early in the year, and some of y'all damn near broke right now based on what y'all done told me because the class fees are so damn high. So I only chose to have 1 race that was going to be a cash paper chasing race. It's all about let's run the bag up type race. And this is the race that's the run the bag up type race. The April race wasn't, the May race wasn't, and the September 13th and 14th race that's going to be taking place. That's not a run the bag up race either. What I mean by that is like the April race, we had 2 entries for $100. So that was basically $100 an entry, right? So I'm trying to be considerate, and I'm trying to be aware of what's going on in the RC community because I want people to participate, and if I can give people a break on their class fees when they come to our race, then I want to make sure I do that as much as possible. But as far as the 7 scale is concerned, it's run the bag up race. That's why it's $100 per entry. up to 4 entries. The buybacks only in the first round. They $50 as well. It's going to be an A, B, C, D bracket. So you can't run yourself unless you get to the semifinals. So you ain't got to worry about none of that. And the 7 scale, I had a trophy. The 7 scale winner is, I wasn't going to give out checks to everybody, but the 7 scale winner going to get this trophy right here. So it's like the 3.5 foot trophy. It got like a MSundsd Racing Dragway logo on the top. It got like the double columns and all that good stuff. So this trophy will go to the winner of the 7 scale class, and they'll get the check with the 7 scale joint on the check as well. All other classes will get cash and will get a check as the award in the hardware. As far as that's concerned, like those 2 classes are going to be some pretty substantial big classes or whatever. Once we get to like the end, the last few rounds of the 7 scale, we'll open the track up so people aren't sitting around for 2 and 3 hours like doing nothing. We'll open the track up so that people can make test hits, grudge racing, all that good stuff. And I'll be letting everybody know when that happens way ahead of time on race day as well. So we're gonna make sure the racing stays consistent. I also want to try to get the chassis team race in Saturday if we can. Granted, we don't know what the weather's going to be like yet. It's too far out. So as long as we get both the days, I don't see any problem with doing that. If we only get half of one day and a whole full day, we'll work it out and make it happen. The great thing is, we don't have to be off the premises on Saturday until we feel like getting off the premises. So even if we get out there and we get a shower for like 20, 30 minutes, we'll drive the track up for 30 minutes or whatever, and then we'll keep racing. So for anybody wondering, like if it starts raining or whatever the case may be, we're gonna dry it up, do what we gotta do, and we're gonna keep on moving. Sunday we're a little bit more on a time crunch because we want to kind of be out of there by like 5, 6 o'clock so that people can get on the road and stuff like that. But if we need to go an hour or so later or whatever, and to finish something up, then we're gonna do that as well. So we're gonna do the chassis team race, 5-man teams, best of 5 moves you to the next round. It's a $500 entry fee per team. So if you balling like Jose, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and pay your $500 for your whole squad, and everybody,
Did his
they
phone go out
enter
or is
in
that
for
mine?
free. You know what I'm saying? But the winner takes all. So if it's 5 teams, that's $2,500, and the winner team will split the $2,500 amongst the team members. Also, we got the team chassis, right? We got the Saga, we got Beast Mode, we got Top Shelf, DRG, and TSG. So we got a couple teams already that are just strictly those chassis teams. And then we got a couple off the top rope teams. You know what I'm saying? They got a mixture of all chassis, stock chassis, and even some of the chassis that's on the chassis team. So get your squad together, man. A couple teams. They won't let me tell y'all who on their team. They said they want to wait to the weekend of the team. You got a couple guys on the line right now. You know what I'm saying? They got teams that they on too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you what teams they on or nothing like that. But we're gonna do that too, man. But in the interest of time, I'll go ahead and keep on moving. We can talk about that in a minute. The next class is going to be the 110 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric class. That's a $50 entry class, and we're going to run that on Sunday is what the plan is at this moment in time, as well as the two-wheel drive transmission class we're going to run on Sunday, and you can run your SE cars with the 17 millimeter adapter foams on them in the two-wheel drive transmission class as well. We also going to run a 1/8 scale GT class, $50 entry as well. And we're going to have 2 free classes that you can run in. So check this out. The first free class is called the Grudge Race Run With Your Brung Shootout. It's a free entry. There's a trophy that I'm going to give out to the winner of that race. And basically, all you got to do is you got to pick somebody to grudge race. All grudge races will be in the first round. And then once you get through the first round, you don't know who you're going to run into. It could be a GT and a Street Eliminator. It could be a 7 scale and a Bandit. It could be a Street Eliminator versus Street Eliminator. The 10 scale versus 7 scale. After the first round of grudge races, what's up? Talk to me. What happened?
It's a grudge race.
Grudge
Run with
race
your brung. No
shootout.
entry.
No, it's free. Free entry. You get a trophy. So you ain't got to worry about spending up. Remember, I told y'all I'm trying to help save y'all some money, but give y'all a chance to race and have fun and don't have to worry about it. That's free, all right. But you do get a trophy that I got. It's about this big. It's about a 10-inch trophy, little muscle man joint, ripping his shirt off, so you can go home and put it on your mantelpiece. The other free class, and at first I was gonna do $50, but I said, you know what? dudes might be a little bit, even though a couple guys have hit me up about it. The reason why I'm doing it, the first ever 1/7 scale index class. So we doing 170 index. It's a free entry, and the winner's going to get their track feedback for the day. So you don't have to pay for anything. All you got to do is cut your endpoint down to 80 or 75. Run as close to 1.70 as possible, like a 220 index class or a 2.20 index class, and just race and have some fun, man. If you got a dry tire car that's running low 1.7s, then it's real easy. All you gotta do is just put your car down, make your pass, and try to run that 1.70 as close as possible. So that's gonna be free. It's not gonna be any entry, and the winner, like I said, is gonna get their track feedback for the day. So I mean, worst case scenario, all you do is enter the 1/7 scale, 170 entry index class, and you could win, your track feedback for the day. So that's why I say there's two classes right there that you can run any car, like not the 170 index, but the grudge race, run what you brung shootout. You can run any class car that you want. It don't matter. And in the 7 scale, the index is 170. You can't run faster than 170. And I chose 170 because it's the 1/7 scale class. So I just put 1.70 for the 1/7 scale class. So those are the classes that we're going to be running. It's a total of 8 of them. The goal is to knock out 3 of them, mostly the larger ones and the specialty ones on Saturday, and then knock out the other 5 on Sunday. And I do plan on finishing up about 4 o'clock on Sunday, as long as everything goes smoothly like it's supposed to, barring no track issues, stuff like that. I will tell y'all this too with the track. I did test the track out last weekend. Everything's working like it's supposed to. I will tell y'all, in the summertime and like early fall, when we pull the track out real early in the morning to set up, sometimes there's condensation that sets in on some of the plugs. By the time we end up running the lines and plugging them up, so every now and then you'll run into a situation where like the red light won't go off when you set the track up at the starting line or to be blinking. We just have to wait for like 15 to 20 minutes until it dries up. You know what I'm saying? Once the plug dries out, then it'll go away. It just isn't getting a good connection because there's moisture in the plug. Now we try to set up, the night before so that way we don't run into that situation. But I'm just letting y'all know if we do run into that situation, that's the reason or what's going on. But it's not something that should keep us from being delayed more than 15 to 20 minutes. It's just that you can't control that. By the time we lay the wires out, get all the sensors out and all that stuff, it could be like 15, 20 minutes, and the condensation from the humidity and stuff could be setting in before then. So I just want to kind of put that disclosure out there. As far as paying out, 7 scale class and each slide class, listen up close. We paying out the top 4. All right. For the 7 scale class, we're going to pay out. The plan is to pay out like the entry fee, like $100 entry fee. Depending on the turnout, we may do 200. So right now it's 100, but if we get 90 entries, because we had 80 in April, so if we get 90 entries or more, something like that, then we may just go ahead and do 200 for 3rd and 4th, and then 1st and 2nd are split the pot 80-20. All right, I mean 80-20. No, 80-20 or 70-30. All right, it depends on what the pot's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be 80-20. But each slide guys, 3rd and 4th are going to get their class fee back, so they'll get the $20 back. And then 1st and 2nd, they'll split the money, the 80-20 normal split like we do as well. So for 7 scale, it'll be anywhere from 1 to 200 for 3rd and 4th. And then 1st and 2nd is do an 80-20 split, or y'all can decide how y'all want to split it. And then the each slide class is going to be the class fee of $20 back to 3rd and 4th. And then 1st and 2nd will split the remainder of the pot 80-20. Like I said, we will have another trophy out there. It's going to be a best looking hot rod trophy that we're going to be giving out. I think Womp won that one in April with that banging ass body he had. We're going to have a furthest travel award. I heard some people from Cali supposed to be coming, but we're going to see if they show up. But I heard a couple guys from Cali coming. At least they said they was talking about they're going to pop up. So hopefully they can pop up, and then Jose will run out their life. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. And then Darius at injury to insult, and then all motor come bury him and tell him to go back to Cali. Oh damn, I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all. I apologize. Oh, incentive. First 2 racers to hit a 1-2 First two races to hit a 1-2, y'all getting $50. All right. You hit a 1-2. Jose, you come hit a 1-2. Come get your $50. Darius, you hit a 1-2. Come get your $50. All right. Just trying to find ways to give y'all some money and help y'all race for free. You know what I'm saying? 2 free
Okay.
classes, incentives for hitting 1-2s, and some more stuff we got going on as well. As far as raffles, and this will be the last update before we can open up, open things up and get back to the laughing and the giggling and the questions that we got. We're gonna be having some BSRs that we're gonna be giving away. BSR tires that we're gonna be giving away as raffles at the race. We also gonna have these tool sets we're gonna be giving away at the race, courtesy of my man Aaron at Ace Hobbies in Colonial Heights, Virginia. We also got a TP motor that we're gonna be giving away, a sponsored TP motor. I don't know if you can see what the numbers is, but it's a 4090 2370, I believe. 7-scale motor that we're gonna be giving away as well. Um, we also got batteries, Pinky Tune RC batteries are going to be giving away, and some more stuff, man. So, y'all stay tuned, man. It's going to be a hell of a race. It's going to be a really cool situation or whatever for everybody to be involved in. And we're gonna try to make this weekend a weekend to remember. I'm not one to sit here and say this going to be the biggest race of the year and all that stuff like that, because at the end of the day, the racers are going to dictate that. It is kind of hard to have the biggest race of the year in the summertime, because by this time, people got family stuff, vacation. Some people's money then ran out a little bit. Honestly, the best time to have a race is in February or early March, because everybody's been kind of sitting around all wintertime. Everybody eager to race. Everybody money is a little up, recovering from Christmas, and it's time to get it popping. We excited, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, hey, we can't have no races in February and March because it's too damn cold. So unless somebody want to, hire me, hint, hint, to come down and have a race early in the year, you know what I'm saying? I'll consider that. We can talk about it or whatever. I know a couple guys asked me about a month or so ago, would I come down that way and do a race for them or whatever? I told them we can definitely make some things happen, make some things shake, as long as, it makes sense financially. But just hit me up if you got any questions or concerns. Also, last but not least, certified track records will be taking in account. My man Mo Coates is gonna make sure he got that situated. He's supposed to be showing up too, coming out and showing out. And last but not least, we got this guy. I don't know if y'all know him, but his name Jay Grant with Grant Hobby Videos. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be live streaming the race or whatnot on Saturday and Sunday. So y'all make sure y'all get in there on his YouTube channel, man. Subscribe and share, like, do all that good stuff, man, and hit him up on the
All of that.
Facebook joint. You know what I mean? We're gonna have different views for y'all, so y'all can make sure y'all get all the races that we got out there. All right. So other than that, that's pretty much the rundown. Like I said, track opens at 8. Registration we want to do from 8 to about 9, 9:30, 10 at the latest. Test and tune starts at 9 o'clock, ends at 10:45. First elimination is gonna go down at 11 o'clock. E-slides, then the 7-scale class, then the chassis team race is what's gonna be the goal, and then we're gonna run the 8-scale GT, 110 scale all-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive transmission, run what you brung, grudge race shootout, which is free, and the 170 index, which is free, all on Sunday. All right. All of this is pending weather and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So when weather comes in on Saturday, we might have to push the team chassis race to Sunday, and vice versa. We might have to move some stuff up. So my best advice to you is plan on being there Saturday and Sunday. I guarantee you won't regret it. I guarantee you it's going to be worth your time. And we're going to do everything we can to live up to the name of it's not an experience, it's the experience at MSundsd Racing Dragway. So shout out to Pinky Tune RC for the sponsorship. My man Art with RC Speed Secrets. The Diggs Group Corporation, my man Robert Diggs. Y'all want to make some real cash, man. Make $100,000+ in 7 to 8 months in the business. Y'all hit me up. I'll put you in contact with him. TP Motors, Delta Plastic USA. We got 2 dome bodies that we're gonna be giving away. I forgot to tell y'all about that. My man Anthony Pissed Off Performance. He is sponsoring the Simple Green for the race, as well as the other races coming up for the rest of the year. I want to thank John at Sweet Racing USA for the sponsorship of the 10 scale tires we'll be giving away for the East Slide guys. I forgot to tell you about that as well. New Hobby and like I said, Ace Hobbies. And I want to give a shout out to my wife, Cecilia, for She Cave Design, because she do all the shirts, all the hats, she do all the checks, she do all the logos, all that type of stuff, man. Like the shirt y'all seen that Darius had on down in Alabama, she did those shirts or whatever. I designed the logo, you know what I'm saying? So we got everything you need over here. We got wheel dots over here, we got race t-shirts over here, we got all kinds of stuff, man. So just hit me up, let me know what you need, and we'll make it do what it do. So with that being said, Grant, I'm gonna go ahead and shift it back over to you, big dog.
Man, T-Money is long-winded. He done gave y'all the
goodness
full
gracious.
race report. Here, I'm drinking more. I'm about to be out of water for
Play it.
him.
What they say, play it back. We ain't
Y'all
repeating
play it
nothing.
back. You got all the details. You got all
We
the
ain't
details.
repeating
Sounds
nothing.
like it's gonna be an epic event. Jose, what are you looking forward to the most out of this 7-scale extravaganza?
Try to take it home again.
Oh,
He
you're
all
not looking
humble.
forward to no team race. You're not
He all
looking
humble,
forward to
y'all.
no
No, I'm definitely
team
am.
chassis race.
Yeah, the 5-on-5. I'm looking forward. There's a 5-on-5, so I'm trying to
You
keep
ain't gonna
it.
call out 2 of your 5?
No. I gotta
No.
keep it. No.
He got to
I
keep
mean,
it
I
on the
see
level.
Darius out there testing right now. What chassis? What chassis got your interest right now, Darius?
Oh man, Nick still blessed me with a couple chassis, man. So that's why I'm out here testing these.
Oh, so that's a team right there. You know what? I wasn't supposed to even say that. All motor. I see you rocking TSG. I already
Yeah.
seen it. You got anybody you rocking with on the team effort? You ain't gonna announce yours either. Man, all these secrets.
They don't want to know. They don't want people to know who their team is before the weekend, bro. I
Man,
know though.
It's gonna be a
this isn't
surprise.
fair. I gotta get somebody else in here. I'll be back.
I know.
Oh, uh-oh.
It's a
Uh-oh.
surprise.
I gotta get somebody else in here. This is not fair.
Oh
Uh,
my lord.
hey, look, y'all gonna take this. Y'all gonna take this check home.
Oh, it's coming.
Chassis team race done. Yes, sir.
Yeah, just gonna write North Carolina at the bottom of it down there. North Carolina.
Oh, okay. That's what it's gonna say. Oh man. Nah, y'all get it. Nah, hold on. Everybody on the team get a check. It ain't one check. Y'all
Oh,
all
everybody
five
on
gonna
the
get a
team.
check. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Y'all know me, baby. I don't roll like that. Nah, all five of y'all getting one of these. Everybody on the squad getting one of these. With your
Oh
own
Yes,
man.
specific
sir.
name on it, with the whole amount. Not what you splitting. You're gonna get your name with the whole amount.
On the team chassis, can the whole team drive one chassis?
The whole, yeah, whoa. All right, Big Wolf in the trick bag.
Ah,
Well, I had to think about that shit for a minute. He's taking a whole team drive, one chassis. I said, you mean one car, one chat? Hold on. Clarify your question, please, sir.
Never
Yeah,
mind. We wait till the
clarify
drivers
that.
be. I
Drive
never
your
mind.
no drive. You can the team can drive their own car. So if Jose's on a team with me, Jose has his own 7 scale. I have my own 7 scale. We all can't drive the same car. So we can't all drive Jose's car and switch the body. No,
No.
we can't do that. Can't do that.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
glad you
Okay.
brought it. I'm glad you brought it up though. I'm glad you brought it up. Because I forgot to tell y'all the backup car situation. If you break, because I know Mo ran a little different in Alabama. But if you break your car, you can't go grab your teammate's car and go finish the race. It has to be a car, your own car in that class. So if you got a 7 scale that breaks, you can go get your other 7 scale and you can roll. We do 2 minutes. I'm gonna have a clock up at the start line. It's gonna be on the sponsorship board. I made a stand for it, and you're gonna have 2 minute clock. And you come up there and you can see your time counting down. When that joint get to 0, I'm not even gonna tell you I'm gonna drop the tree. When it hit all zeros, the tree dropping. I'm not gonna be like 3, 2, 1. Y'all ready? Drivers ready. Watch it. Nah, I ain't doing that. 0 is dropping. So you come up there playing prep games if you want to and mess around and get timed out. All right. But you can't be doing that with, you can't take, your teammate's car and finish the race. That's something that, I gotta stick with that rule, man. We can't do that. Y'all gonna have plenty of time. Y'all been in my races before. Y'all gonna have plenty of time to get y'all stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Look at Grant. Grant like,
Rolling at the line.
Yeah, you can go. Hold on, rolling at the line, no prepping at the line. All right, you got to prep at your table. You can put some tape on the ground and prep, or whatever the case may be. But we can't prep on the line. All right. Now, with that being said, Jose, I'm glad you up here. Jose ran a 1-2, not rolling and not making a launch pad. Jimmy Payne ran a 1-2, not rolling, not making a launch pad. Numerous people ran 1-3-0s and 1-3-1s, not making a launch pad. So I'm saying that for the people who may not be as aware, you know what I'm saying, of how that works and like the way that you can still run the same numbers. Some people are under this impression that you can only run low numbers if you make a 5-foot launch pad, and that's not true. Like Jose and Darius and All Motor, all these guys have been all over the place racing. Some places with launch pads, some places with not, and they run the same damn times, whether or not they stretching it out 5 feet or whether or not they just putting the back tires on the start line and rolling their car like that. So you can come up there, Grant, and put your back tires on the start line and you can roll as much as you want. You know what I'm saying? That whole car length or whatever, but you just can't roll out 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 feet making a launch pad. And yeah, it's gonna be a Pro Tree. Everything Pro Tree at MSundsd Racing Dragway except bracket, but we ain't running a bracket class. Bang bang.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we can't hear you, Grant.
Oh, my bad. I'm trying to get some other chassis in here to balance this thing out. I didn't realize that TSG was outnumbered.
I'm trying to figure out where DRG at.
I mean,
That's
I
what I'm
don't
trying
know
to
if
figure out.
DRG is coming. Who's got one? Tell me who to call.
Man, only people I know got DRGs is Beard King and what's your boy name that used to be with Top Shelf that was making all them passes before the Mississippi race. There
Brett.
you go. I think Brett runs DRG if I remember correctly, and BK, but I don't know nobody else run DRG. You know what I'm saying? They out there.
Jordan, Izzy run DRG?
I thought it was beast mode.
Never mind then.
I think it was.
Jose, you know?
No.
You talking about Izzy from Texas?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know Top Shelf got a squad, and I know TSG got a squad.
I called a few of them. I couldn't get them. I was
Saga
trying to balance this call out.
Saga gonna have a squad. Yeah.
What's your 7 scale, T-Money?
Man, I got a Saga joint, man. Absolutely.
Okay.
Custom joint.
Ain't
nobody got my chassis. Ain't nobody got my chassis. And I'm just letting y'all know.
Hold on. I'll be back. Hold on.
He said, "I'll be back. Hold on."
Hey, I got a $500 bet. Who drops a 1-1 on your track on that day?
So, but who said they was
So
running
keep me
1-1?
in mind.
Who said that?
I said that.
Name
I got
on
a
that.
$500 bet. That
You
if
think somebody gonna run a
drop
1-1?
1-1 on your track.
Nah, that ain't happening.
But they can't do it.
They gotta pay
give
you.
me 5. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Well, how about we do this? How about I bet the whole racing community ain't nobody gonna run a 1-1 like $10 a piece, and then y'all just pay me when it don't happen. Hey, hold on. I'm glad y'all brought that up though, because some people that asked me about this, and like on a serious note, they asked me like, how fast do I think the 1/7 scales will go? Right. I think that there's only about 5% in the next couple years that may get down to a 1-1-9, maybe a high 1-1-8, but it's not going to be consistent and it's not going to be all the time, and it's going it's got to be the right season. It's got to be the right temperature. It's got to be all the right things go into it for it to occur. Because with these cars, y'all, we're getting to the ceiling with these cars on how fast they can go. You got rails that's less than 2 pounds out there that the record is like a 117 or something like that, like a 116 with a 9 or 117. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I would bet money that you may see a 118 with a 9, but I don't think we're gonna see the 7 scale go faster than that. At least not in the next 2 or 3 years, unless some technological advances.
I don't think I'm going to see a car do a 2.2 to 2.1 right now.
I feel you on that.
I think right now, as of now, I don't think I'm going to see it.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Can y'all hear me? Am I on this line?
What
You
up,
on
Big
it?
Wolf? Top
What it
shelf in the
do?
building.
What it do, Big Wolf?
I hope you got that
Man,
illegal ass e-slide ready.
it's ready. It's ready and it is illegal.
Illegal as hell.
It's ready and it's illegal. Now,
Hey, what
now,
you think,
now,
Wolf?
now, what's this talk about what's not gonna happen at these races?
The 1-1s.
Put it in your calendar.
I bet you $200 don't nobody want a 1-1.
I already tried to get a bet from Jose, 500 to 1,000, but he backed out on it.
No.
Nah, he got a bet out there.
I got a bet. It's 500, and then you said you got 3 guys that are going to do it.
Hey,
3 guys that's going to do
here's
it.
what I said. You made the bet of you'll bet 500 to 1,000. I said I'll cover that bet.
Uh-oh.
No, it's 500.
Jose had to think about this shit.
No, because I had somebody do the post for me. You know, the post, I didn't do the post. I had somebody, one of my teammates, write the post. But I'll bet 500 on any of you 3 guys. Because you said now it was from 1 person, now it went to 3. I said I got 500 who hits a 1-1 on that track.
Well, I'm just saying, I was just
That's
calling
all.
that bet when you said a 1-1 won't happen
And you supposed to hit me back with the results and never heard nothing from you.
because you didn't honor the bet. You didn't honor what you said on when you messaged. You messaged 500 to 1,000. So we wanted to make it
Rich was
interesting.
going to put 500. I was going to put 500, and y'all still ain't take the bet.
So I tell you what, once you put up a $500 bounty that anybody runs a 1-1, just get your 500.
He trying to get paid.
With a 7 scale.
With a 7 scale.
Gotta be careful, teammate.
Once you put up
gotta
your
watch your
$500 as a bounty that no one will run a 1-1 anything.
Hey,
Now
Walt,
he get paid on that though, Big Bad.
Huh?
Well, you know how a bounty works, right? A
No, talk to me.
bounty is not a bet. A bounty is when you
So he
doubt
don't get paid.
that anybody can do something, you put a bounty out for somebody to meet your bounty.
so he basically saying Jose say he don't believe it's gonna happen, and he got $500 to say won't nobody in the whole wide world do it. So if Grant come out there and run a 1-1, Jose got to
Grant,
pay Grant.
that's right.
Hold
Exactly.
up. So somebody said that they ran a 1-1 already?
Hell no, not that I know of. Unless Whoop over
Hold
there.
up. See, y'all on that bullshit. I ain't on that. I'm rated off. It was Top Secret that put on the post that he ran a 1-1, didn't it?
I can mute from my end. Hold on. I can
I ain't
mute
see no post.
from my end.
I
No,
can
he
neither
put
confirm.
it on the
He
comment. He put a
posted. He
comment on
put
there,
it
right?
as a comment. It
Yeah.
was under a comment that it
He
was a
put some
1-1-9.
pictures up there with it. Yeah, he put pictures with it.
Darius,
Oh,
didn't you just whoop his mom? I can't.
hold
Jesus,
on. Back up. He put it in the comments on the live.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
No,
live
not
we
on the
go.
live. Was it? It was on a post.
It was a
It was on
post.
Jose's post.
It was
Well,
Jose
yeah,
post.
one of the Facebook posts.
Oh, I ain't see that. Yeah, I can't wait to see this.
At
Yeah.
115 miles per hour.
What track was he on?
I'm
I'm
thinking
sorry.
Tycho. I think it was a Tycho track.
Nah, see, I ain't even need to say that. Cause see,
No,
some
I'm
people
good.
that want to be messy, they gonna be like, oh, T-Money said
Well,
T-Money. Nah, I'm just asking a question.
we supposed to be talking about the bounty or the wager, not the man that ain't in here.
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All
Big
right. So
Bad,
somebody.
Big Bad sound very confident that number gonna hit that track.
Hey, I do. Hey, look, Grant.
I
This
don't.
gonna be out of the ordinary for me.
Not yet.
When we get done talking, I do got something to say about some of these tracks, though. I do got something to say. We see T-Money about to come out. I'm about to come out and say,
Not over here.
I'm about to say
Uh-uh.
a little something,
No,
something. No,
no.
it ain't gonna be
Hey
messy,
man, hey,
messy.
It's
but you
gonna
know
be a
what?
live after the
Hey,
live.
from an
I
It ain't
RC
gotta
gonna be
do
messy,
standpoint,
content
messy.
at everybody race.
listen, from an RC standpoint, every accomplishment we have met and exceeded, there's always been doubt that it was never gonna happen.
It
And we
will happen.
always went above and beyond.
Oh
It
So
yeah,
will
when
happen.
you say something is not gonna happen and it's gonna take this and gonna take that, that just shows me that you're not willing to understand this game.
No, no, no. I think it's gonna happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen from running one. It always gradually gets to where it gets to. You see what I'm saying, Big Bad?
2 years from
It
now.
it gradually gets there. So people are just now running 129s and 127s, and then somebody just jumps and run a 1-1. That's a little bit weird to me. And yeah, I'm just speaking for the crowd.
Yeah,
So
I
let me
don't
ask
think.
you something. Let me ask you something for the crowd or for you. I'm talking to you now, Wonk. So what happens when you're there and it happens in front of you? Then what?
Then it happens, but I got that doubt that it will.
Nah,
I
I'm
don't.
gonna tell
I
you.
got that doubt
Hold
that it
on, let
won't
me
happen
talk.
right now.
Let me get in. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna answer your question, Wolf, because this is how messy Negroes is. Somebody gonna run it, and the first thing somebody gonna say is, "Oh, the track wrong. The track wrong." That's what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna
Exactly
happen.
my point.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
that's gonna happen. Yeah, track be on point all day. Wolf come out there run a 1-1 with a 1-1-9 with a 9, and all of a sudden the track just this is off. The track is wrong, right? So yeah, that's what's
Records
gonna
don't
happen.
broke
That's the
wrong.
answer to your question. They're gonna blame the track.
What you got? What you got on that topic, all motor?
No, I said records are broke all the time, but 1-1's a little steep.
One one's a little deep.
It's gonna. I'm not in my mind. It's gonna happen, but I don't think just rapidly, like out of nowhere. Just
Yeah.
It's not even that many rail cars.
all these cars get into the numbers around the same time. Like it. That's just proven. Like
There's not too many rail cars that does it. And
Everybody's
the
car
seven
is damn
scales
near.
just gonna jump and do it. Mm-mm.
no,
Yeah,
I
that
think it can. I think it's
Jose,
possible.
Jose,
Yeah.
make your $500 a bounty if you that positive that no one's gonna do it. That way anybody can come get your money.
Fuck it. Put it.
Jose said he ain't waiting 3 months for somebody to come get his money. He talking about next weekend.
We talking about at Tamon's rate only.
Oh shit.
We'll do 200. We'll do 200. How about that? $200 bounty.
Damn, that's a far cry from a 500 versus 1,000. Now it's 200. Come on
Hey
now,
man.
y'all are doubting this. Not nobody else but you guys are doubting that it can happen.
It's fair. Why y'all can't take that 500 on a 500? If
See, now you
you're
want to bet.
confident, if y'all
Wait, listen
confident
to what
that
I'm
y'all can
saying.
do those numbers, if
Here's
y'all
what I'm showing
listen,
you.
me as a racer, somebody come up to me and say, you can't do this on this track, I'm gonna prove it, I'm gonna do it. Or I'm gonna try to do it and try to take that money.
Nah,
But
teammate.
it's
Nah, teammate. The thing is that somebody has to claim that they did the 1-1 for you to bet that money to your 500 versus theirs that they can't do it at his race.
That way.
You see what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Big Bad, you stand on that 1-1?
Somebody have to claim
Here's
that
what I'm
1-1.
telling you. You
You
say
say,
it can't
say
be
for
done.
1-1, just go cash to cash.
Here's what you're saying. You're expecting someone to prove something to you when you're the doubter. You're the one who's doubting the situation. So if I had something to prove, then I would gamble you on it. But I ain't got nothing to
I
prove to
just
you.
wanna see it.
All I want you to do is, as confident as you are, put your $500 up that a 1-1 will never be ran at Tamon's race.
In July.
Can't say never,
Never
but it
or
ain't.
that
This
in
race
2
that's
weeks
coming
from
up,
now.
the race that's coming up.
Mm-mm.
I
Uh-oh,
wanna
what we
bet that
doing?
500, man.
I understand what you're saying, but
I
again,
wanna walk home with some good money, man.
here's what you're doing. What you're saying is the sky will never turn green tomorrow. Who want to bet me that?
Not the
No,
sky never turned
if
green.
you so confident that the sky is gonna turn green tomorrow, just put it out there.
Not the sky never turned green.
I'm doing that 500 on 500.
Oh shit.
I'll be there with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be
No, I
there.
don't.
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
understand what you're saying. But what I do
Five
understand
on
is
five.
you could put that $500 bounty up, and anybody has a chance to take your 500. Since you say it would never happen.
But if I'm putting it up, it's easy. If you could do it, just take it.
So listen what I'm
I don't
saying. If you're
understand.
saying that it would never happen, that means you will never lose.
Not at the moment. It won't happen. Not
So
that quick.
you should put it out there because you won't lose because it won't happen at this moment.
500.
All I know is
Money's
if
race.
all I know if it's
Man, it'll be crazy if
500.
you the one hit the 1-1 and then you gotta pay up. That'll be crazy, Wolf.
That's what I want. I want, if they,
Wolf,
they can hit the 1-1.
wouldn't that be the best?
If it doesn't happen, I
Wolf,
walk home
would
with
that
some
be
good money.
crazy work or what? I lost my own self.
And that is my bet. 5 on 5. We on a live right here. Let's lock
I
it in.
was willing to take you up on your offer because you were talking sideways. You were talking right here. You were talking out the side of your neck when you say something would never happen.
5 on 5.
We've been watching this RC grow and develop into something we thought it never would happen. We never thought the street eliminators would be in the threes. We never thought your 7 scales would be in the 2s. We never thought none of that. It was always the same doubt every time it happened.
No, I was only fast on my own grounds.
I don't know nothing about your own ground. I was never there. I'm telling you about what people say never will happen, always seems to happen.
Hey, Jose just threw a shot, y'all.
Oh,
I don't know about the shot. I don't know about the shot. I don't know nothing about that. How that happened.
Nah, cause y'all know everybody was saying, "Oh, Jose only fast in Connecticut on his own track." Now he done went to Smithfield in April and won. He done went down south and won in Alabama. He then came up and won in New Jersey. So basically, what he was saying to everybody who was, throwing shade is, y'all said I was only fast at my home spot, but I don't want to 3 different states.
No, Jose's fast. I don't take nothing from Jose and nothing from Wong. I don't take anybody from anybody on this live. Everybody's fast in their own right. Everybody's good at what they do. All I'm saying is I don't doubt anything that when someone says it can't be done, those be the main things that turn me into the lab rat to get it done or try to make it happen.
And that's what
But has someone done it already?
That's what the 500.
Put that bounty out there since you said it won't happen.
5 on 5.
Put that bounty out there. Are you scared?
No, 5 on 5.
You were scared in the Zello when you took that money back when you retracted your statement. When you said 5 on 1,000, you hurry up and snatch that back, didn't you?
If you got a heart,
don't stutter that shit down.
That's the only way to go out, man.
That 500 to your 1,000 still stand.
It doesn't sound too much confidence.
That 500 to your 1,000 still stand.
Seems like y'all don't have a lot of confidence.
Hey, you can't. I've been doing this for 20 years, bro. The shit you talking right now, you can miss me with that. That 500 to 1,000 sound real sweet.
5 on 5.
That's what I thought.
Money's race.
That's what I thought.
Oh man!
All 3 of y'all. You said
that's
3
what
guys,
I thought.
and I'm not talking about one person.
That's what I thought.
On all 3 of you guys.
Hold on, I got something for y'all. Plot twist. Plot twist.
And if you don't even break into the 2s, you got to give him 500.
Say what?
If he gives you that bounty, but if you don't even break into the 2s, period, you got to give him 500.
We already broke into the 2, so that would be a disadvantage.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm just telling you what's real. I'm trying to be fair about it.
Why don't y'all just race?
We did 2s at his last race.
500 on 1,000, both of y'all. There y'all go. y'all go ahead and knock it out heads up. You and Jose.
Here's the thing. When someone else is doubting the situation, they should be the one to put their money where their mouth is. Not the guy who's doing it, who ain't brag or boasted about nothing.
Can make an easy 500, they would do it. They would jump on it.
I know. Put your 500 out there if it's that easy.
3 of you guys on that 500. I'm giving you 3 of you guys to take that 500. Not 1. 3 of you guys. Like you said.
Look at my face.
Take it.
Look at my face. Bet your 1,000 to our 500, and you got a bet. Since you want to bet, now you can put your $500 bounty out there, and somebody else snatch that from you too.
5-on-5. Let's lock it
Yeah.
in.
I know you had that team talk, and that
5-on-5.
team told
Let's
you
do it.
very well because you were talking out the side of your neck when you say that 500 to 1,000.
Teammate, teammate, I go with you on the bounty, nigga. What fuck, nigga? Let a nigga run that 1-1. I go with you on the 5. Fuck.
There it is.
I go with you halfway.
There it
Ain't nobody
is.
running no motherfucking 1-1 at that track. I guarantee it.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Won't. Y'all give it up for Won't. Y'all
With a
give it up for
7
Won't.
scale. With a 7 scale.
With a 7 scale.
With a
Hey,
7
Jose,
scale. Y'all give it up for
you
Won't.
with
He
it?
letting them
scale.
hang.
Is you with
No
it, Jose?
Yo,
No nigga ain't running no 1-1, no tricks, no nothing. We ain't
No
putting the
trick.
nigga in the
No
starting beam and then
nothing.
the nigga go in the end of the track and put the car down there and tell him to drop the light and then push the bitch through. We ain't doing none of that funny shit.
Hey,
Only nigga that's
hey,
going start line all the way down to
hey.
the goddamn finish. 7
Listen
scale.
here. You talking about Tamon. Tamon don't play none of that shit at his track. You already know that.
Yo, Walt said somebody gonna have a car at the end of the track,
Yeah,
and when it dropped it,
we ain't doing nothing. Listen, man. We ain't
Yeah.
listen, man. We listen, come on. I'll go
I
with you,
tell you what you
teammate.
do. Listen, you put that bounty up, and Tamon will be the judge if that was a legitimate 1-1 pass, if a 1-1 pass was made. If Tamon don't say it was a 1-1 pass, it wasn't a 1-1 pass.
hold on, Tamane ain't saying shit. The track gonna say it. You know, y'all ain't gonna catch me in the back of the school. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm not saying it will happen. All I'm saying is I'm never doubting that it won't happen.
I ain't saying it won't happen
I
either. It's
think it'll
gonna
happen.
happen,
I just
but
don't think it's gonna be
gradually.
no time soon.
I don't think
Okay.
not
exactly.
yet.
And that's what
Not
I
yet.
I don't think no. I think it's too early, man. Like not that it's not the fact that it won't ever happen. It will happen. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that me personally, I can't speak for the rest of the fellas, but and just seeing stuff over the years and like different classes and like just looking at different records and stuff like that, I just don't see the 7 scale hitting a 1-1. Honestly, I
So
don't see
you're
it
saying
hitting a
right now the
1-1.
fastest pass on paper is a 127 by Jimmy Payne, correct?
Hold on. See, this is where we gotta get a little bit in the mud because some you gotta have a tree with a rollout, man. All right, you can't have a tree that ain't got no rollout. Like I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be for real cats that know about drag racing. They gonna hear what I'm saying and they gonna understand. For messy cats that just want something to talk about, they just gonna talk, right? But you can't have no tree that ain't got no guard. You know what I'm saying? You can't go up there and have a tree where you can set your car 4 inches behind the start line, guess the light, get a head start, and then run a 125, and then you be all on internet bragging that you ran a 125 and this, that, and the third. Like at some point in time, as racers, we gotta be honest with ourselves. We gotta make sure we know what we're doing is legit. And if you know you're on a tree that ain't got no rollout and you running stuff like that, come on, man. Like I wouldn't even share them tickets
So Tamon, let me ask you a question. To your knowledge, what do you believe is the fastest pass on paper?
that I've seen.
Yeah,
Jimmy Payne's
or you
joint.
would feel comfortable, with. Let's just throw it out there.
Jimmy Payne's joint.
So my point is, so Jimmy Payne
And
right now got
hold
the
on.
fastest
And hold
ticket.
on. Top secret. Mike. I done seen
No,
all
no,
these
but
cats in
there
person
can
run
only
one
be there
two.
can only be one fastest.
Oh, you said the fastest. Yeah. Jimmy Payne's joint.
So we got Jimmy Payne at 127, and we just gonna straight into the 1-1s. All right.
He just threw a shot, y'all.
We just gonna
Hey,
bypass everything.
you know what's funny though? You know when
And I'm not going
people
against
that
you. It
shoot
has
shots
nothing
get
to do.
shot back at them. So when the
No, no, no,
1-1
no.
happened, I'm shooting the big pistol when the 1-1 happened.
Look, it's nothing towards
Just remember I told y'all that.
So
whatever.
you're saying that you saying that somebody's
Hey,
gonna run a 1-1 next week.
here's what I'm saying. When the 1-1 happened, remember everybody on this live because I'm shooting at you when the 1-1 happened.
it's gonna happen on Team Money's race.
Hey, putting your
No, no, no,
500
no,
up.
no, no, no. It's
You're
gonna
putting your
happen in
500 up,
2 weeks.
right?
It's gonna happen in 2 weeks.
We sure gonna try.
Okay. All right.
Hey, a point of clarity that y'all just brought up. Remember, I told y'all for the first two people that run 1-2s, they getting $50, right? It's got to be an elimination.
So what the 1-1 guy gets?
Got to be an elimination. What you say?
The 1-1 guy gets what? Besides the 500.
Man, hey, look, I ain't even putting nothing out there
I
for
want
that
to see
because
it, man, because
me personally, I don't believe it's gonna happen in 2 weeks. So I'm only gonna put stuff out there that I know that I can fulfill my obligations with, and my obligations is the first two people that run a 1-2 in competition, not making 18,000 pounds in the test and tune at the end of the day when the
so
track tighten up. I'm talking about
what?
in competition, they get $50.
What's the 6 foot on a 1-1 car?
Woo.
It's got to be like a
Goodness
1-4,
gracious.
a 1-4, 1-3,
If you look
1-4.
at the rails, which I know you probably can't really use them because they're a lot lighter, they move a little faster, but a little quicker. But it's like a one. I think the fastest one I've seen was like a 137 or something like that, if I remember correctly. And that was like 3 or 4 years ago because them rails ran like 117s. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's been like 4 years since a rail
They're
went
insane,
a
man. They're
117.
insane.
And that's on a prep track. These guys are
Yep,
doing that on a
That's
prep track.
that's
They're gonna
facts.
do it on your race on a drop and go, pull 1-1 on a drop and go. Compared to a prep track,
Let me tell you something.
I ain't
Someone
seeing it.
go there in 2 weeks and drop a 1-1 drop and go. Shit, I'm dropping my car right there and breaking out.
Shay gonna retire, y'all.
Hey, this is my thing. I don't doubt Wonk can do a 1-1. I don't doubt Jose can do a 1-1. I don't doubt All Motor can do it. I don't doubt Jimmy Payne can do a 1-1. I don't doubt anybody out there with the capabilities of running fast doing a 1-1. I don't doubt nobody. All I'm saying is I'm gonna never doubt the fact that we can't achieve something that somebody say we can't, because we've broken and beaten every odd there is. When someone say we couldn't do something, we done it.
Yeah, because the game is changing right now. We got all the street eliminator guys coming and all the companies that were doing all the stuff with them. Now we're gonna start getting more technology and
Hey,
it's gonna
remember
grow
what you
fast,
just
but not
said.
2 weeks.
Remember
Not
what
two
you just
weeks.
said, All Motor.
Not 2 weeks fast. I already know what you're
Listen what
talking
I'm
about, but it
telling
ain't no
you.
1-1.
Remember what you just said when that 1-1 come out. Some people probably already got it. You just don't know they got it already.
Oh look, man, that's impressive. It's impressive, but I want to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I would just be curious just to study the ticket.
Tamon had the tickets. If a 1-1 is ran in his track, Tamon, everybody's in agreement that everybody's okay with Tamon's track, correct?
Yo, Jimmy Payne, you hear that,
We
Jimmy?
got a rollout, y'all.
Everybody's in agreement that
hey, hey,
Tamon track is legit, right?
hey, Walt, we got a rollout, Walt. We got a rollout, cuz.
Hey, want send them the link.
Send who the link?
Payne.
Yeah,
Get Jimmy in here.
Y'all want
we
Johnny
got
Bravo in this motherfucker?
we got a rollout.
We
How
gotta
you
tell
send a
Yeah,
link
Jimmy.
on
We
this
gotta tell
motherfucker,
Jimmy
man?
that his record just got shattered.
yeah. Somebody gonna run 800 of a second faster than Jimmy in 10 days. And hey, look, and on
Hey,
a 143-degree hot temperature track.
I'm just. I don't know
Mm.
who is doing this 1-1, whatever the case is, but what was their last ticket, and how long ago was it? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
What you got to look at, All Motor, is their last race when they race somebody.
That's what I'm
Nah, you
trying to
can
put
never look at
together,
It
man.
doesn't
anybody's
look.
last
It
race.
doesn't look like a
You know what I
I'm
1-1.
learned
trying to
about
make
that?
it
Because
make
think
sense.
about this. Y'all say the same thing when fighters lose at a fight, that you look at their last fight, but then they come back out and beat the next person ass. You
So
never judge a person for what they did last, because you never what they had and never know what they have in store for the next fight.
No,
no,
So
I'm
no,
what
looking
you
at.
did at
I'm
your
looking
last
at the
race don't
previous
mean you're gonna
race.
do it at your next race.
No,
I
I'm
know,
looking
but the
at the
thing is, if
previous
you got a
race
one
a
one
week
car and you have
ago.
a bad day, you still got a low two car on a bad day. So I haven't even seen the low two.
You haven't seen? Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm just
That's what
saying,
I'm saying.
if we're having a bad day,
Hey,
I gotta see at least a
so
24, 23, 22. Then I'm like, all right, we there. You
so
know what
let
I
me ask you a
mean?
question. Let me ask you a question.
It,
When Gucci Man ran his two, what did everybody say when he ran his two?
I raced him off the trailer and whatever. I'm not
I
gonna get into
understand
it,
with that.
but
I'm not talking about a race. I said when Gucci
no,
Man ran
but
his
the
two.
point that I'm trying to make is you can't go from a 28 and then he ran a 50 something against me. There's no way that you can run a 28. I don't care how bad you mess up prepping. I don't care how. If you have the capability to tune to get to a 28, then you have the capability to come off the trailer somewhere and still run at least a 37-ish, just figuring it out.
Not even like 30,
Some people
36.
not. Some
Yeah,
people don't
even
figure
yeah,
out. Some
even if
people listen. Some people are not everybody else. Some people just got a fast car and don't know how they got there.
hey, look, man, you don't get to a 28 without knowing how you got there.
Shit, I seen people buy it all the time.
You could buy it, but you don't know how to prep it right. You don't know what to do. You don't know what
I
off
see
the
people
hip.
buy fast all the time. Oh, murder, you
They
know that.
they buy fast, but they're not really fast. They just gotta wait for the track to come
Well,
around. That's
shit, where you
ridiculous.
buy fast at? I need to know where I need to
You
purchase
got a
some
guy
fast at.
You know them.
you got
You
a
know they
guy
got
that hits a
builders
low
out there that
number.
sell you
Yeah,
a ready to run car, ready to go.
I need some built fast shit. Golly, where
Well, you got
y'all?
a guy that hits a low number at the end of the day when the track is laid out, and then you got the guy that started the race and he running the same number the whole way through.
Hey, they got a website I can go to purchase that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's gonna be one
www.ketchup.com.
car for sale in 2 weeks.
You know they got some builders out there that say they can put you in the numbers, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy Payne, check your messenger.
Somebody give
There
me
you
the
go.
number. Yeah.
There you go.
Yo, Jimmy, you know what? Let somebody else tell you. I don't want to tell you.
Uh, man, let me tell you something, man. Hey, look, all I'm gonna say is it's gonna be very interesting, and there's gonna be some fast guys out there doing some unspeakable stuff, man. Telling you, man.
Hang on, what's the weather gonna be that this Saturday and Sunday?
1-1 weather.
Ain't gonna be now. Y'all know damn well y'all can't look at no weather until 3 days before the race. Y'all might as well don't even worry about that shit. And don't call me on
Weather
Monday
is a
if it's a
factor,
70.
the rain before is a factor, the time of the day is a factor, the prep is a factor.
Well,
Oh yeah,
that track that I think it rained one time there, and the track got pretty decent after.
oh yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Y'all boys start running some numbers. It was the Pro Outlaw joint, the first
Yeah.
joint where it rained for like 35
Hey,
minutes.
sometimes it helps. I don't think it's gonna help for a 1-1, but
Yeah, off the top
Yeah,
row.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see these numbers. I can't wait.
Hey, it could be done, but all the stars gotta align. I 100% think it could be done, but everything has to align. The track
this
condition, the weather, the time of the day,
this is this is a real
I'm a
question
pin
that some
straight
people
run.
might find. Sorry, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, is this a straight PJ1?
Is he on
Hey,
mute?
drop and go.
And it's a drop and go 1-1.
Yeah, it's got to be straight PJ1 on the tires on a drop and go on a prep track.
That's gonna be
Like realistic.
not
All
one
right,
shot only. Hey, that's gonna be a
big
couple of shots.
big bad. I'm asking a real question. I don't want to sound crazy, whatever. But if you did hit that number, so because my thing is, I think
I
what's
never said
limiting
I
us.
hit that number.
Well, I think
Let's
what's
get that
limiting us
straight
to
first
get
of all.
there.
I'm a man that was willing to gamble on a 1-1. I
All
never
right.
said I hit a 1-1.
You think like the tires can hold up to that? What do you think is stopping us from truly getting there? What do you think the like what's
I don't know.
what's
Weight will be a
Everybody
factor. The weight
program is
of the
different.
car.
no,
Yeah.
because we get upgraded ESCs, we get upgraded mode. Like technology is getting better everywhere, but the tires been the same.
Everybody's program is different. So it's hard for me to say what's the major factor in going in 1-1. Everybody's program is different.
Because right now I feel like damn near everybody's cars are built the same. It's just who got a really good prep for that day. I think the prep is what's going to win the race, and a little bit of track knowledge and discipline. But
Tuning, yeah, remember the track changes, man. The track could change every 10 minutes. Every round it could be a different track. So if you're not paying attention to what's working and what's not working and what kind of prep is working and what is not working, it's a lot of factors that come into play with this. So that's what I'm saying.
The
All the line,
purpose,
all the stars have to align.
because I
Hey,
see some
real
guys with like
talk
a
though.
1-4 car. If they were to use someone else's prep, bro, they got a low 3 car.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly with
It's
Jimmy and
insane.
what you're saying, Almo. All those variables do play a huge part. Only part that I play in that is I'm not willing to doubt anybody, and I'm not willing to doubt anybody in this room of what we can or can't do. That's all I'm willing to bet on.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear you on that.
I
But
believe it could be done, but I don't see it.
I don't think
I
not
don't
this
see it in
year.
2 weeks.
I think next year is going to be done.
Nah, it could be done this year, but you need the perfect weather. You need the perfect time of the day. You need just everything has to
Hey,
align perfectly.
if it's gonna be done this year, it's probably gonna be in like September. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing. That
Yes,
that
yes.
that heat on the track, bro.
Yeah,
That
for
heat is
sure.
real in the summertime, bro. You're not running no
Hey, that
1-1
top end
nothing.
goes away. Yep.
That heat is real,
Sometimes
bro.
So
Mm-mm.
what ESC you think
Sometimes
is
the mid
really going to
track
get
goes
you to that
away.
1-1?
Sometimes the track gets icy, so you may have like a good takeoff, and then after 6 feet, you'll get all the prep that builds up, and it turns into like crazy glue, and then you hit that, and your car either goes left or right. There's a lot of things that can happen.
Yeah, once it
Sep-
freezes up, it's over.
You
September,
know?
y'all. Mark my words. If it's done, it's gonna be done in September.
Yeah.
That's when you're gonna have
Yeah,
enough heat, and it's gonna be cool enough to keep the track tacky all throughout the day.
yeah.
And watch what I tell you.
65
Around
degree day
4 o'clock, five
is going to be
o'clock,
good.
Well,
it'll happen.
you got think another race coming up in September. Couple races coming up in after September, I guess. But the only thing I'm focusing on right now is TMoney race, which is in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see
1-1,
that
baby.
Because
happening.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the fastest car right now is in the north.
I don't give a fuck where the fastest car is. See, all
Hey,
that
hey,
extra
hey,
shit
hey,
Oh,
that
hey,
y'all
hey,
talking about, I
hey,
don't
I
give a
gotta
fuck
say
where
it.
it's
I
at.
gotta say it. Hey,
I don't give a
you,
fuck where
yo,
it's at.
hey,
Hey,
you
I'm
know,
just telling you how I
hey,
am.
we got
I
cool
don't give a
weather.
fuck
We
where
got
it's at.
cool weather. We
no
taking
track mate
cool
over
weather.
here.
I mean,
That shit don't mean nothing to me.
well, we'll see it in 2 weeks.
Okay,
I'm gonna get there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get there bright and early.
hey,
that's cool.
hold on. Can y'all lock a grudge race in? Y'all doing a lot of shit talking together. Can
I'm a
y'all
grudge
lock
race
something in?
everybody out there. You know me.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna race anybody out there.
I want y'all two straight down the track. First pair off the trailer down the track. What's up?
Done.
Off the trailer. First pair down the track. 9 o'clock.
Damn,
Done.
that would be a good, yeah. I mean,
Hell
That'll be a
yeah.
good. We'll lock that
Oh,
in.
what's up,
We'll lock it
Jose?
in. Yeah, well, let's do it.
There
Done.
it is.
Let's do it.
he going to make history on you, Jose, with that 1-1.
Yeah, man. I want to see it. I want to do it so bad. I want to see.
Hey, Jose, you have
I'll take the
front row
challenge,
tickets.
bro.
You have front row tickets. Hey,
Yeah, I'll take the challenge, man.
I
Oh
Hey,
never
man.
said. Hey,
as long as you don't
again,
put that
I
rail
never
car,
said.
as
Let's get
long
it
as you don't
straight.
put that 3 feet long rail car you
Hey,
got, we're good.
here we go again. I never said I ran a 1-1.
I never said you did. I never
Okay.
said. I'm just saying based on what Anzello when you came in and you said
I said
this
I'm
and
willing to take that bet. I'm a
you
gambling
said
man.
3 of you guys. I said, all right.
I can't beat them odds. I mean, the odds was in my favor,
If you
500 to
willing to bet that,
1,000,
we
and
got
I
to take
got
you out
three
the
people that got a
casino.
chance to run a 1-1. I'm gonna take that bet.
Y'all
Because,
see what Sebastian said.
because you ain't got nothing to lose.
Y'all see what Sebastian said.
What he said, what he wrote.
Sebastian said the only time in my drag racing career that people talking about dropping records by 800ths of a second in the dead of the summer.
dead of
Okay.
the summer. Depending what time tomorrow starts that 7 scale race, man, you have so many factors. That's hey,
Oh, y'all know that 7 scale probably gonna start around like 12:30ish.
Oh
all
yeah,
right. So
that's where the sun is beaming.
hey, that track is gonna be changing every 10 minutes
Oh
until
shit.
like 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Then we could talk about numbers. But man, before that, I don't see it.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
when
gonna
he
be
came in Zello, his words was, "No one is gonna run a 1-1 at Tamon's race, not in or during the race."
Saga, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I just can't put it together, man. I can't. It's just not making
It
sense.
ain't gonna happen.
And I'm not doubting you.
It ain't
I'm
gonna
just doubting the
happen.
science behind it.
It ain't gonna happen.
There you
Yeah,
go.
unless
Hey,
you put a
I
jet
could see
engine
it
on
in
that thing.
September. I could see it in September. You know,
The end of this year, somebody gonna probably hit like a 2.4, a 2.4. I could
I'll
even
see a
if
be
2.4
somebody
glad.
runs a
happening.
two
I'll,
no,
four,
that
that's an
no.
hey.
this
I'll
event,
be
you
glad if I ever hit those kind of numbers. I'll be glad to post the video, the time, and just post it because I'll
You
be
know,
so happy I hit those times.
yeah, but that's the thing about people traveling now because a couple years back, somebody hit a number here, somebody hit a number here. Oh, them times is fake, blah blah blah. This is fake, blah blah blah. But now everybody's meeting up in certain locations. Like, all right, man, you know that guy is fast, blah blah
But
blah.
on motor, what I see a
So,
lot of people doing too is with those track mate system, they put their car a foot
oh come
behind the
on, man,
line.
look,
I'm just
that's
saying
another
they put
thing.
the rollout. They don't have a
Yeah.
rollout. They put the
yeah,
car
Four
but
a
what
inches,
real
foot
six
behind the line
inches.
and they get a roller
racer
speed to
respects
hit them
that?
numbers. Listen, I
I
seen
would
it.
be embarrassed to ever do something like that.
But
But
hey, people do it.
but that's
People
why
do
it
it, bro.
has to be in a portentry, you know, with what inch and a half, inch and 3/4 rollout
You know, I rarely ever
with
post
those
tickets or
guidelines.
Look at T Money
or
shaking his head. T
I,
Money,
I
come on, man,
really
say it. T
I
Money,
never really
say it.
post tickets. I never did any of that because I feel like
T
if you
Money,
post
come
that, you
on,
got to
man. Don't
stand
Hey,
on
hold
that.
back
look,
on us, man.
all I'm gonna say is
See, money. What happens if you have a 4-inch rollout? How much
I ain't got
faster are you going to go with a 4-inch
look,
rollout?
I ain't got no beef
Ask
with
the street
nobody
eliminator guys.
who got a timing system that got a rollout. I ain't got no beef with that. My beef is with the tracks that ain't got no rollout, and then somebody running these crazy numbers, and then they post them all over the Facebook. Like I can't do that, man. It's not legit. You know what
Is
I'm
that the
saying? Like,
track where this 1-1 was ran?
huh?
Is that the track where the 1-1 was ran?
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh,
I ain't even know that was ran. They said something
It
about
was ran on a track mate system. I think not the tree, the test and tune one.
oh, with the short wire.
I thought you were
Look,
showing us something, Big Bag.
oh no, I just when he said
What chassis you running, Big Bag?
oh, I run top shelf. Yeah, that's what that is. Top shelf to
Okay.
the front.
Hold on,
Top
hold
shelf
on,
to
hold
the
on.
front.
Hey,
Jose,
how
you
much is
ready?
that? How much of that car weigh ready to run? How much does it weigh?
They weigh enough to get across your ass.
Hey,
Yeah,
in
that way.
Florida, you left on me. I caught you and I beat you.
You ain't
So
beat
yeah, I
shit. You
want to
got
see
drove
that. I
around.
want to see
You got to
that.
reach around.
Hold on one second, Big Bag.
Hey, I got
Jose,
the
what
video.
chassis you run?
hey, I
Top
got the
shelf.
Saga chassis.
Top
Hey,
shelf.
You already know. And it ain't
Top
gonna happen if
shelf.
you ain't got this.
Top shelf. I don't need none of that. I got wolf blood, baby.
What you got over there?
I got wolf blood over here, baby. And
Is
y'all
it
know
two
about
of
that
them?
shit. That
Is
shit
it two
works.
of them?
Yeah.
Hey, J Payne. Hey, Payne, what chassis you running?
Jimmy Payne chassis.
Off the top ropes.
off the top rope, but something's coming. So when it's done, then I'll just show it off.
To
Off the
be
top
Yo,
rope.
announced.
you know
To
what's the other
be
crazy thing?
announced.
Hey, I got a question,
Something.
y'all. Hold on, I got a question. What preps have been in the 1-2s?
Hey,
Wolf,
I did
wolf
the one
blood.
twos with T-Money's prep.
Wolf blood has been in the 1-2s at TMoney's race.
Now later V2's been in the 1-2s. Wolf Blood been in the 1-2s.
Toto
Toto
Juice
prep
been
has
in
Jose,
the
been in the one
1-2s.
twos.
Toto
Jose,
Juice.
what prep?
Toto
Toto
juice,
prep.
man.
Toto
Toto
prep,
Toto
juice,
baby.
juice.
man.
Toto.
Now Jose got a really good prep. He got a really, really good prep.
Hey,
I'm gonna say it for my dog because he ain't on here. Mike, 51st State, whatever else he call himself, he done been in the 1-2s with what he call his jet spit.
Jet spit. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Man, we'll just let him talk for himself.
You
hey,
got
Talk
Mike,
to
Mike,
the
Top Secret, Jose, me. Uh, who else been in the one two?
Oh,
Demar been in the one twos. We got some
y'all hear
guys.
me?
yeah, we got you now.
Yo, Mike,
Damn, I'm
they
in
just
this
said
motherfucker. God damn it, I'm here.
What it do,
come
Mike?
in.
Mike?
Hey,
Mike
wipe
Mike
your
came in hot.
camera, man. Wipe your camera.
Oh, it's
Looking
dirty.
all
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
looking
on.
all
Hold on.
blurry. You looking all
Y'all can see
foggy
me
like
now.
he's
some of them
he's
yeah,
perps
we
out
sweat,
can
there.
see
he's
the
hyped
gray
up.
hairs now.
His sweat is getting all over the camera.
What's up, y'all?
What's
Shit.
going on, Mike? Mike?
Oh man, nothing, man. What's
So
going
Mike,
Yo,
on
Mike,
Mike,
with
Mike. I got a
you? Huh?
question for you, Mike. Mike, what do you think about these 1-1s being ran on TMoney's race in 2 weeks? What do
on
you
the
think
drop
about
and
that?
go.
On a what?
Drop and go. No
It ain't
launch
gonna happen on
pad. Drop and go.
It ain't gonna happen on the drop and go, but we will see some 1-2s, or I'm gonna say, yeah, we will see a high 1-2 on a drop and go.
We don't care about the
I
1-2s.
1-2.
That 1-2s is old for
Yo,
us. We're talking about
that's
1-1s,
last year,
bro.
bro. People running 1-1s out here.
We're talking about
Hey,
1-1s.
the
Oh,
one,
1-2s is old, man.
listen, the 1-1 is real. Y'all gonna see that.
No,
Hey,
it
one,
will
hey,
happen, but it's not gonna happen in the drop and go. It's not gonna happen in the heat of the summer. It's not gonna, bro.
Yo, we're talking about we're gonna see it on T-Money's race. We're not talking about that it's gonna happen. Yes, it's gonna happen. We're not saying
It'll
it. But I'm
happen.
saying,
Yeah.
are we gonna see it on T-Money's race in 2 weeks? That 1-1.
man, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. The way we will see it is probably on the second day, but we will most definitely see it.
You think
And
it'll happen in 2 weeks from now, on the 12th
yeah,
and 13th?
Yeah, I gotta get
yeah,
out of here and go in the lab, bro, because 1-1s is dropping like crazy, but I gotta go work on my car.
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta go to the
I
lab.
gotta get out of here. I'm wasting my time sitting here right now.
Oh shit!
This is
Say I'm
Hey,
making
hey,
it
hey,
sleepy.
Moto, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to cut your chassis up, lighten it up. Take some wheel, start drilling holes
Hey,
on all your
you're gonna have
arms
to
and stuff.
you gonna have to be on the
Lander
tree with
car
no rollout.
was
Oh, the tree with no rollout.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
oh
be on
yeah,
the tree
no.
with no rollout.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. What Top Chef got going, man, is something ain't nobody really got going. I'm just gonna go and tell
We
y'all
all
that, man.
got crazy things going on, man, but not no
Hey,
1-1 stuff.
Hey, you
hey,
see what
look,
I did
No,
at the
no,
look,
left?
Mike, I'm gonna keep it real. Your car
Top
was
left,
running
we
really,
got
really
Top
good, man.
Shelf.
No,
look.
Mike,
I'm gonna
at the
tell y'all
last
this.
To
in
the right of
Alabama.
me, we got TSG.
Look,
Off to the corner, we got Saga. Now,
look.
No,
Where the
This
hell
is
Mike's car
DRG
you
was
see what I
cruising
did, Big
in
Bad?
beast mode at?
I see what you did.
I see it.
Hey, I
So,
tell you what. I want my rematch with Jose. Big Bad. You can take Jimmy.
oh,
Oh,
so
I
you
take
building the
anybody. It
team
don't
on
matter.
live?
It don't
You
matter to me.
building the team on live?
I'm trying to race everybody.
Hey, we could switch. We'll take turns.
What you mean?
That'll work.
The track gonna
We'll
be up in
switch
2
that
days.
right up.
That'll work.
Hey man.
I like
Hey, we
racing
ready,
Jimmy.
dog.
Jimmy, hey, I don't take shit from Jimmy. Jimmy fast as shit. If that car can
Hey,
go straight, Jimmy's fast as fuck.
I
Oh,
had a
Jimmy.
broken wheel bar, so
I
it
ain't,
is
I
what
ain't
it
make
is.
no
It
excuses
comes.
for
It
you,
comes with
Jimmy.
it.
Listen, I'm not making no excuses for you.
Please don't start making 8,000
Hey,
excuses like
Yeah,
some
that's
people
why I
do.
hey,
say
No,
Jimmy.
it's
I'm
cool.
not
I just
making
want to
no
make. I
excuses
just
for you.
say
We ain't gonna do
I don't
that.
want to come up with no excuses because it is what it is.
Oh
hey,
God.
I ain't got a barrel in here. I ain't
Yeah,
got one
well,
in here.
hey,
yeah, I had enough of that a few weeks
hey,
ago.
this car, look, this a
What I
car that
did,
ain't even
Bobby?
built yet. This a car
Mike,
that
Mike.
ain't even built yet.
We
Hold
got
on,
enough of
Mike,
that.
Mike. Hold on, hold on,
That
hold on.
that's the
Boom. There you
1-1
go.
formula.
This a car that ain't even built yet.
Who that one for?
For
That's
me.
the one. That's the 1-1 car.
I didn't say that. It's a car that's gonna get on your ass. Tell you that.
I ain't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey,
Uh,
somebody gonna
I
meme
can't
that
talk
one the
right
way he
now because
was.
it wasn't my day last week
hey,
or 2 weeks ago.
and look, I got another one.
That's the same car you just held up.
No,
Damn,
it
these
ain't.
1-1s.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Big Bag, you know what that is.
Oh, I know what it is. Look, because it's right here. Look, it's right here. So I definitely know what it is. It's right here.
Exactly.
That's a
Yeah.
different chassis.
Hey, man, hold on. What that other car is? I know I got another one. Wait a minute, hold up. Hold on, wait a minute. I got one right here.
Are those the
Look,
1-1 certified
look, I got
chassis?
another one right here. Look, it ain't got a bottom on it. Bottom off wood.
Wait.
Yo,
Yeah.
they go.
hey,
They go faster if you put the Toto bearings in it. You see them?
hold on, Big Bad. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We got another one.
That's right.
That's why can't nobody else get no chances because you taking them all.
Hey,
Damn.
we don't need that many.
Got all of them.
We don't need that many to figure them out.
Hey, but here's what's real though.
Whoa,
And
Jimmy.
our summer is very short. You guys have the whole year to test and tune.
No,
We
that's
got a
bullshit.
short. We have a
No,
That's
no,
why
short
they
no,
running
summer,
1-1.
and we do a
no,
lot with what we have.
no.
That's
That's
why they running
bullshit
it
right
all
there,
on
Jimmy.
six
I
now.
work, and I work out of town. I don't never be home. So when I get like right now, I only got 2 weeks to get my cars together. So you can't say that about me because I don't never be at home.
Jimmy, I'm gonna say this. I was a fool out there in that cold ass weather. Tested. I know y'all remember that. I test year round in the
He said that
cold.
was a fool.
Now I know y'all remember me making them crazy ass videos out there in the cold, right?
Mike
35
might
degrees.
sound different on this live, don't he? Y'all seen him on lives before. Continue. Never mind, continue.
We saw Mike at that 35-degree weather. And we remember that. Hey, we throw events at 35 and 40.
Hey
Big
man,
man,
I'm
he
gonna tell
sound
you. Hey,
different
look.
today.
Hey, T-Money, that last event I was at, it was cold as shit out there, bro. You
Welcome to
remember?
Grand Hobby Vids.
Easy.
We
Hey,
do
no,
it
It was
hey,
different.
but some
cold
real
as
talk
shit
though, real
out there,
talk, guys.
boy.
It's some real shit though. I don't take nothing for anybody, any racer in here right now, and I hope everybody do show up and
Boy,
perform and be their best at what they got. And I hope the numbers do fall at the Mon race because everybody trusts the Mon, everybody trusts the Mon event. So I do hope everybody's out there. If the number were to happen, it's going to happen at Tamon's race.
That's
Agreed.
decent. That's what I want. That's what I want to hear.
Boy, oh
You
boy.
forgot the
That's
part
what I
about it
want.
not happening in 2 weeks though.
However you look at it, almost. However you look at it.
Nah, man. Look, I'm.
What up? What up, fellas?
Big
What up?
Bad. You already
Feedback,
know.
feedback.
When I hear stuff like that, the wheels start turning. I'm like, how? But
We
how?
both
How?
the same
That's what
way, Almost. You know that.
I'm
When we
like,
hear
how?
certain
How?
things,
And
and
everybody's talking,
yeah,
and I'm just.
I already know. But hey, I'm not going too far into detail. All I can say is the race is in 2 weeks. I hope the number is ran. I hope the cars hold up. I hope the track holds up, and we'll make some new history. That's
But
it.
don't that track got new pavement, don't it?
I have no idea. I haven't been there since
Come
the
on.
last
I'm
race.
gonna tell y'all this. I was there.
It was a dope
I'm gonna
track.
say a
That's
couple
a
months
nice
ago,
track.
and that track, Big Bad, that track is definitely not the same as when we was there.
And I can understand that. I
It's
can understand that. That's why I say if the numbers happen, they happen. If it don't,
I,
it don't.
I think the track has a little wave in the middle now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
All
hey,
right, so you're
that
running too
wave in
low.
the middle still don't stop nobody from getting their ass toe off the motherfucking bone.
It
So
definitely didn't stop. It definitely didn't stop. Mike getting his ass packed up out of there. Yeah.
Hey, hey, you got that
hey,
one, bro.
and hey,
Hey,
and
you
and
had to use
and,
everything in racing, and you did that.
No, I didn't.
and
All I
Tamon,
needed was a good tree.
Fuck me up, boy.
Who?
Hey, I
What
ran
up?
a whole 10 factor, and I still didn't catch your ass.
T-Money.
Yeah.
What up, Wolf?
Just know your ass ain't safe either. Anybody with an E slide,
Uh-oh.
I'm going across your
Oh,
ass.
Not
oh
if you
yeah.
ain't not if you ain't 258 millimeters, you ain't.
I'm gonna beat y'all ass. And I'm
Hey,
cheating.
look,
I'm telling you right
T-Money.
now.
Big cheat.
Hey, hit that link. Hit that link.
Hey, look, this man try to come out there with a 285 millimeter chassis. 258, man. That's it. Hey, look,
Hey,
then he gonna hit me up talking about something. Yo, you ain't say we couldn't use two motors and two ears.
hey, you
I
ain't
said,
said you
come
couldn't
on,
use
Wolf,
that.
man. Come
Hey,
on, Wolf, man.
I'm a grudge racer, man. I got to get in where I can get it in there
Oh
now.
my God.
Hey, T-Money, I got something for you.
What you got for me, man?
748. What you been
Uh-oh.
asking for?
Uh-oh.
Lord
Uh-uh.
have mercy.
You remember we had our last race, we didn't get off. You called me and said you want to fuck me up, and I didn't have no
Mike,
car.
Mike,
What's up?
Mike, 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 Mike. I
Yeah.
got a 10 scale out there. I'll lock you in with.
Uh-oh.
What you
Uh-oh.
want?
That
10
didn't take
scale what?
long.
4-wheel drive car?
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying. I got somebody I'll lock you in with
With a
Uh-oh.
10 scale?
with a 10 scale.
Uh-oh.
Bet. Bet.
Your 748
Bet.
versus the EPX.
Bet.
What you want to do it
Top,
for?
you heard?
50.
Huh?
Oh,
50.
Fifty.
I know what
Go
I
ahead.
know
Set
what
That's
he's
a
the
talking
lock.
north to
about.
the top, you heard?
I
That's
know
a
what he's
lock.
talking about.
That's a lock.
The
Lock. That's
north
a
to the
bet.
top, you
That's a
heard?
bet.
Hey, what tree we going off of? Pro tree or what?
Pro tree.
All right,
You
bet.
you should have said
Alex,
Instagram
where your
spaghetti
shirt
definitely
at?
cooked.
Hey, up north has got
T
muscle
Money.
in here, you heard?
Man,
T Money. T Money. T Money know
Yo,
what I'm talking about though. See, T Money
take
know
his
what I'm
ass
talking
off.
about. T Money know what I'm talking about.
Shirt
You should have
on.
said Instagram
Who is
too.
it?
Now
Who
you
is it?
really fucked.
Who is it?
Oh God.
This man came out here with his shirt
Hey,
off,
Alex,
flexing and
put your
shit.
shirt on, man. Come
Who
back.
the
I'm
fuck
gonna
is
add you
that,
back when you put your t-shirt on.
Man, hey, who is it?
The North is messing the shit up, man.
Oh God. Oh, it's X-rated.
Oh God.
You can't take us nowhere, man.
Oh God.
I'm like, dang, his shirt, his complexion. He moved. I said, wait.
He just came in here with his shirt off, flexing, talking
My
about
man came in here flexing. The north of the building. The north of the
Hey, come on. My race against you gonna be epic with this E slide because I ain't got no
Hold
other
on.
E slides in
Hold
Texas
on.
to compare my
Hold
car
on,
to.
baby. Hold on. I'm here.
Uh-oh.
What we doing?
Come on, hey,
What
Wolf,
we
Wolf, we
doing?
can go off the trailer first.
Oh
We can
God.
go off the trailer.
Hey,
No.
what we doing? I've been talking crap all day. What we doing?
Oh man.
Oh, he been talking so much junk in the comments.
All right,
What
I'm
it do,
in.
Alex?
That was good, bro.
Golly.
Hey,
Man got
look,
me in
Hey, yo,
tears.
T-Money.
look. Con City says spec class got damn big bad. Yup. I'm telling y'all, hey, people building them E-slides, man. They building them E-slides, bro. Y'all gonna see them on the 12 and 13.
Craze trying to
Hey,
get in
look.
here. Put Craze in here.
Look, I just
Send
want
him
y'all to
that link.
remember what
Whoever
I'm
in here,
saying,
send
because
him the
I
link.
said it. I've been saying it for the past month, 2 months already. I've been saying it. Every comment, every race I've been saying the north to the top. And I've been telling y'all to remember that. The north to the top, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Hey man, y'all quit living y'all dream through Jose, man. Get
Nah,
out there and do
Jose
it
ain't the only
yourself.
one though. It's that we all haven't been out, but best but
Uh-oh. Who kicked that man off? I ain't do it that time.
Damn.
I ain't get him out of there. Somebody, he must have got a call.
What you
He
did?
said out of there.
That was Mike.
Nah.
Mike did that
Hey
shit.
y'all. Hey, this gonna be one of my drivers right here.
I just sent it to
Say hey
Craze.
y'all.
Hello.
Oh
Hey,
What's
little
going
man.
lady.
on?
That's where the tree game coming from. Okay, I'm in the car with you, the tree game.
Hey,
Okay.
come
hey,
on, come
this
on.
one of the new drivers right here. I'm gonna show her how to drive, y'all.
Come here.
Okay.
I want you to go
Hold it
be.
down, like, hold it down.
Tree game.
My bad. Little man acting crazy right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
There go another tree game.
Hey guys, hey, I gotta go test my E slide so I can be ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
yo,
right, man.
Hey
Do your
man.
thing,
Craig
bro.
said put him in.
Hey, I'm gonna get out too, man. I got work to do, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
but hold
Hey,
on before y'all
What's up?
leave.
yeah, we're gonna
Remember what
wrap
I
it up.
said, because I'm only gonna say it one more time. The north to the top.
Hey, Grant,
Hey
you
man,
ready to wrap it up, baby?
Yeah, I
Yes,
got
hey, it is
sir.
what it is. Hey man, y'all be good, man.
Y'all too,
All
bro.
right, guys.
All right.
Be
Have a
Hey,
good
easy,
yo,
one.
be easy, be easy.
Craig said to add him in.
I sent Craze
I
the
tried
link,
to
but I'm
add
out
him
of here.
in. I sent him the link.
I sent it to him, but yo, good night, guys. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
all motor.
I'm about to get
Yeah,
out of
we
here
got to
too,
get
man.
crazy on the next one, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
man. Jose, money.
Sure.
Man, it was a good time till Alex
It
came
was.
on here with no shirt on, bro. I don't know what kind of time Alex was on. I was like, man,
Hey,
but
man, the joint was live
definitely,
though, man.
but
We got
definitely, we're gonna drop Crazy in here for a split minute. If one of y'all got to drop off, I'm gonna chop it up with Crazy for a minute. He done got on here
Yeah.
finally. But
Yeah,
finish
I
up.
gotta go tend to the wifey, bro.
Oh man, yeah, I understand.
Hey, look.
Appreciate
But
it.
hey, look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you doing it live, man, and I appreciate all of y'all that came on. Like for real, we're gonna have a great time in the next couple weeks. We'll be back
Man,
next. We'll be back next week with a
hour and
little
48
something, something.
minutes.
Oh yeah, we'll be back
Crazy
next.
work.
We'll be back next week with any updates. But y'all be easy, man. I'ma holler at y'all.
All right,
Oh
then.
yeah, oh yeah. Crazy still working on it. What it do, Alfonso Gray?
You
I
had
don't
to
know.
send it in Spanish, man. You had to send it in Spanish for craze.
That's what it was. I didn't send it in Spanish. He
See?
just gave up. He dropped out. I'm gonna wait for a minute to see if he's still trying to get in here. I don't want to close it when he's trying to get on. There you go. Boom. Craze,
Coming.
what it do, man?
There you go.
You mute yourself, bro. You muted yourself.
Crazy in the bottom left. There's a mic. It says mic and cam. Make sure those two are highlighted white. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
done
Oh.
turned the whole. He done
he
turned the
turned the
whole
whole
thing off.
live on. He knocked himself out.
He's still there. I'm gonna wait for him for a minute. So Payne, you gonna be in North Carolina. Jose, the whole Connecticut coming.
Yeah, we in
Fun
there.
Cuz coming down.
We in there.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
we're
it's
all
gonna be a
coming.
show.
It's gonna be a show, man.
It's gonna be a show.
We're
Yeah.
rolling in deep this one.
Mhm.
Man, I'm waiting on him. Crazy still there. He's on the dashboard. He ain't set it up yet.
Yeah, he's probably pressing the wrong buttons.
Yeah, but I see him he's in the dashboard, so I'm gonna give him a minute.
You can see him. What he's doing? Just looking at the phone.
No, I can't see his face, but I can see his login right there. Well, Alex stole the show, bro. I ain't lying. Man,
Alex is
had
too
me
much,
like Chris
man.
Tucker. Where your shirt at?
Even when he comes on the North chat, man, he
Same
screams over
energy.
everybody. He comes in screaming over everybody. Everybody's talking, he's just screaming over everybody. Let's sign him up to proper etiquette class.
Man, he don't need it. Stay himself.
Yeah.
Get it right, Craze. He still ain't in there. Man, so what do y'all think? We ain't talking behind nobody back. But I sounds very confident about this 1-1.
You know what it is? I believe they did it in the TrackMate system. I don't know about 1-1s, maybe like the lower 1-2s, 1-2-5s, maybe even 1-2-2s, 1-2-3s, whatever. But
A
when you
1-2-5 is crazy to me.
no, when Jose squared off the track, he's such a perfectionist, and he goes over and he doesn't accept like a quarter of an inch off. He'll be like, nope, we're gonna do it again. It has to be perfect. It has to be legit. So does everybody do that? I don't know. I know TMoney does. His stuff is always pretty legit. Both lanes having the same rollout. You really got to put the track together right, and that's going to give you the true numbers.
Yeah, it's got to be that rollout, like T-Money said. You got to have a good, your rollout got to be there.
Yep.
It's got to be there.
What you talking, 2-inch rollout?
So what
Like a
happens with a
2 inch,
track
an inch
mate?
and 3/4.
Yeah.
Inch and 3/4 to 2-inch.
Yeah, depending on the
Yeah,
person.
inch and 3/4, really. Yeah. What we go by.
It's a poetry would tell you what it is, the official numbers.
Yeah.
If you hit track equipment, does that time count?
Yeah, why not?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't hit 1-2-5 on a race box.
No, but I'm just talking. If you hit track equipment, is that ticket any good?
No, you know why you can't? Because let's say it has a ramp and you hit the ramp and you move the ramp and it triggers it to go off, then it's not right. So you have to have the
It's
beam.
not a good number if you hit track equipment.
Yeah, even if it's mid track, if you just bounce off the wall, because that's not your true pass at that point.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
It's not.
So yeah, people always they still share those tickets. I ran a such and such and such, but you touch something. So to me, that ticket don't count ever.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I
has to
don't
be
know who
a
hit.
legit full pass, straight
I don't know
down.
whoever hit a low number, hit the track, still got a low number. I mean,
Oh, it happens a lot.
and
Yeah, one time I
it's
was
not a
racing
true
with
number.
Cody,
I mean, because you're
and
actually moving the sensor. So if
Yeah,
you hit
so
the track at mid track, that laser on the finish line is gonna move before you
yeah,
even get
it's
there.
not a true number. It's not a true
Yeah,
number.
so
it's not
you're
a true
breaking
number.
the
Because one
beam
time I
without
raced
breaking the
Cody,
beam.
and I
Exactly.
crossed over to his lane, and it read that he ran a 1-2-5. He goes, discount, bro. I was in front, hitting that beam. So
It has to be a straight pass right through the middle.
Yeah. RC Craze. Oh, almost. We're getting
Yeah,
there.
he's
He
trying.
had
He's
himself
trying his
muted
hardest.
again. Still, he still had himself muted.
Yeah, I don't hit the 125s on the race box at 109, 110. If it ain't done on the tree, I don't really count it.
Yeah.
I don't care for it.
Look,
Do
to
you
be
count
honest,
your time
though.
on a red light?
Mm-hmm. On the
You
red light.
Yeah. Now that doesn't matter. As soon as the beam is activated, the time starts. As soon as it's
Yeah, the
broken,
st- the
so
time
you
is
can
still
red
gonna
light.
count.
It's still going to give you accurate time.
It's still gonna give, yeah, exactly. It's gonna give you
It's
the,
going to give
even
you
if
an
you red
accurate
light, it's
time.
gonna give you the accurate time. It's just gonna show that you red lit. That's
Yeah,
why
that's all.
when we do a lot of test and tuning, we don't care about reaction time.
Yeah.
It's just breaking the beam, see what it does, see what your car is doing. You don't really care for unless you're trying to learn the tree and try to get your reaction time, which is very important when it comes to poultry. But those are things.
got it. You change your
Yeah.
bearings after every race.
Uh, my bearings. I just did my Alabama and I did New Jersey event. Bearings came out to get repacked, redone again. Yes, I do change them. Not change them, but remaintenance them, clean them up, re-oil them, ready
Oh, they work on
for
the
the next
car
one.
every day.
I work
Every
on my
day
car
you got
seven
that
days
car.
a week, 7 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day. Yep.
Yeah, he's on those cars.
I go through every little screw part, everything. Everything gets checked.
Mhm.
And if they got to do all that to go 1-2, they ain't gonna go.
Mm. It's
Yeah,
maintenance is
it's just
key.
it's a lot of factors.
Prep gets into certain spots, resistant. I don't like resistance
Yeah.
in my car. And once I start feeling resistant, that means there's prep somewhere. It's gotta come out. So
And that's another factor that if you've been running all day, you got prep all over the car. The bearings are all like full of mud. Is like and like dirt and stuff. You know,
What you clean your car with, Jimmy?
so this is a perfect example.
just
This is
soap and water, and
Hold
then
on, hold on,
oil,
hold
and
on.
then blow it out and oil everything.
so this
I
is a
keep it
perfect
simple.
example. This is my rear end that I just took apart. Um, nice and clean, ready to be installed. You know, smooth, no resistance. That's how I clean. I don't want no prep in between here, nothing in between there. I get the
Yeah.
bush and shim. Everything is
What you
nice.
cleaning it with?
Brake, you can take
Uh,
brake cleaner inside, take it apart, clean it, or it cleans it well. I don't know
so
how
I,
Jose
I just
cleans it.
wipe it down, grab it with a little brush, take out the bearings, take everything off. It gets clean, really nice. Re-oiled with some of my oil that nobody knows what I use. I use a special oil. Um,
What's in your special oil? What's in it? Like the ingredients.
oh, well, I can't talk about that, but
Total
I
juice.
got the
Total
bottles.
juice.
I got
It
the
imported
bottles.
from.
Everything gets a little oil. In the axles. Everything.
Can you just
It's
show the bottle, like, so we can see the viscosity? Like,
Yeah.
that's
Let me
it. You
get
ain't got to show the
let
label.
me get the bottle. Let me get the bottle. I'll show
Yeah,
you the
let me
bottle.
see the bottle. I just want to see the bottle. Cause Bobby said awesome is a good cleaner. That's what he said.
It's crazy that we do all different things. We gear the cars different, run, different KV motors, but we're all running the same time. So we
That's the
all get
bottle right
there.
here. Special oil.
Special oil. And they got to get that only from you. Can't
Yep.
get it nowhere else.
Can't get it right there.
Does that
Everything.
cover the berries, Jose?
It comes with
Oh
the bearings.
man,
Yes, it
that's
does
my
come.
homeboy.
It does. It does. It comes with the bearings, the oil. This is just the bigger bottles that I got. I think it's a 2-ounce bottle. Um, I
Oh,
run
he
it
said
all
he
on my
can get
car.
that at Dollar Tree. He already figured it out.
Oh yeah,
Who said that? Oh, Bobby.
smells really good too. The oil. So there's little things like that. You know, when I build a car, I build it different than anybody. It takes me 2 to 3 weeks to build one car or more.
You selling cars now?
No, no, no. I'm building my own cars.
You selfish like that? You don't want to sell?
No, you can't sell cars, man. Because if
People do it all
I
the
get
time,
so this is the problem. You build a car, you do a 1-2, put it in a poetry strip. Here, Jesse, I got a 1-2 car for you. Here, take that. They
right?
get it. They go out there, prep it. They ain't gonna get the numbers. I'm gonna get one. I know the way I prep the car. I know how the car likes it. You
He
know,
knows what he's looking for.
I know what I'm
It,
looking for when I prep that car to get those numbers. A lot of people don't know them things. So they
yeah.
be like, well, a 1-2 car, now the car's doing a 1-5 because they don't know what they're doing with the car.
He knows what prep to use, certain,
It's not worth it.
time
It's
of the
not worth it.
day, certain conditions, certain different track.
So
It,
it's
yeah.
the tuning, it plays a role. It plays a big role in this. So
So you
Yeah,
gonna
it's
make
not like
everybody else keep trying to beat you. You ain't gonna sell none of these good cars.
no, 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 no.
That's messed up.
I mean, I get calls all the time, but it just ain't gonna. It ain't. I'd rather just keep it like that. And like I
Hey
said, it
man,
takes
don't
me.
text me no more asking me ask him who called. Man, they play too much. Don't flip my phone over. They was, man, Crazy done gave up, bro.
Yeah, crazy and gave up, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all guys. We done been on here 2 hours and 43 seconds.
Of course,
So man,
appreciate it, man.
appreciate the people that rock with us, watch the live. Y'all go back. T Money was long winded before all
yeah.
the other shenanigans took
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
I started to just big him up, and we all could have took a nap, went and got lunch because he gave the full breakdown of everything that's going to go down July 12th and 13th at Toe Tags and Body Bags to the 7 scale extravaganza.
You
Y'all
already
see it here
know.
on Grant Hobby Vids. You might see some partner lives with Polo, Beard King, Gap Reviews. Who knows? But we're going to get the content to you. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you, Jose, JP. We're going to see y'all in a few weeks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you,
Appreciate it,
brother.
Grants. All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Later.
In stream.